East Africa, the Arabs have already disgraced Islam. They had started a slave trade 600 years before the European. In this slave trade, after they lost Spain, preying on nations in Africa, had drained Africa of so much time and energy and resources and organization, the Africans now could not mount an offense against Europe. Now we see the enemies that the Arabs that we had installed in Spain and the Mediterranean, because the military arm was African, turning on us. Now this is bigger than my skimpy explanation, because every ally we ever had has turned on us when it was his or her convenient to do so, left or right, and there is no exception. Now the Arabs have turned on the Africans, moved down from North Africa and destroyed the great nation states in inner Africa. Now they would increase the slave trade along the coast of West Africa, the Portuguese and the Spaniards. Africa is in a bind now. East Africa is controlled by Arab slave traders. North Africa is controlled by Africans and Arabs returning from the conquest of Spain now that they've lost Spain. West Africa is arguing among themselves because they can't settle their family dispute. They will make a mistake by inviting the Portuguese to arbitrate their family dispute. Now I've said this before, if you didn't learn anything from Godfather 1 and 2, you never, absolutely never invite an outsider to settle a family dispute. Never. Sober up old drunken Uncle Willie and let him settle it. But it must be somebody from within the family. Now the African is in a bind by the European. Now let us explain something that a whole lot of people have got misconceptions about, whether the Africans had slavery before the Europeans. In the European sense, no. Servitude is not slavery. They had worse servitude here in the United States, whites against whites. Many times the Africans in wars or difficulties would capture other African groups. These groups would have to work their way out of indenture, either tending cattle or doing something. Some groups built up a surplus of labor. The Africans had no big ships to take from Africans down the coast. So he knew a king further down who needed some labor. Now that the Portuguese are there, he hired some of the Portuguese to take these Africans from one part of Africa and another. Now the European is interpreting this as meaning the African was in the slave trade. The African was not in the slave trade, and you let people beat you over the head with nonsense because you have not studied African culture to understand that the nature of African servitude one to the other had no relationship to the slave trade, that the slave trade was the greatest holocaust, the greatest drainage on a people in the history of the world. Africans had no ships that he could connect 3 continents. And even if the African was in the slave trade, he could not have brought it off. He didn't have a ship that would hold 100 people along the coast. Mostly big fishing boats and river boats. So he could never have brought off anything as massive as the Western slave trade. Couldn't have done it if he wanted to. Didn't have the facility anyway. I am not saying Africans were right in imprisoning their in holding their prisoners of war and making their prisoners of war work for them. Well, that's better than killing them, but I'm saying that they made a symbolic mistake and a tactical mistake when they hired the Portuguese to take captives from one part of Africa to the other and gave the Portuguese the illusion that they were in the same trade and had the same intentions for enslavement as the Portuguese. That was a mistake. It was a mistake because we did not know the European culture and we did not know the European mentality. Didn't know it then, don't know it now. Otherwise, you would behave differently. The Africans came from a society that was collective. The European came from a society that was individual. Two kinds of temperaments, two different people. Now, in the Western world, you have become selfish, closed-door individuals. You get in your lonely room to think of something to tell your analyst, but if you had some friends, you wouldn't need any analysts. Because African society was so open, if you couldn't talk to anybody else, you can talk to the village gospelist, who was always available. That was a good drain off. But we became a different people in this vine. All right. If the concept of slavery was starting in the world, it was a going concern among the Arabs 600 years before the Europeans, and if there were so many people in the world, why the choice of the African as against those other people, collectively more numerous than the African? The question is both ancient and current. Why is Africa more exploited right now than any other continent? Why do people willing to fight Africans and not willing to fight others? Why does Israel get more aid than all the African nations in the world put together? One nation in the total population of the Jews. The total world population is less than 1/2 of the black population in the United States. Why do they get so much attention, you get so little attention? They got their political thing together, you haven't got yours together. They got their religious thing together and their cultural thing together. Religion and culture are servants of a people, and they convert it to service. With you, religion is religion. You don't make enough demands from anything, especially the people who take up your time and your resources. We are the true believers. We out Muhammad, out Pope to Pope. We believe in things in their purest form. Can't go to the right or the left. They say go to the center, we go to the center. So now we become the victims of our own culture as the needs of Europe began to expand. Now, let's look at the beginning of the tragedy.
Today is the 29th of December. And apart from, I remember that in 1967, a few of we young teenagers and young adults, you know, we get together, we put on a function. The 29th of December 1967. It was great for me, named Peace and Love. But today is also the anniversary, the fourth anniversary of the day when the JLP administration and government was awakened from them nightmare. Awakened from their nightmare. And also 4 years since the PNP as a party win the election. They weren't sworn in the same day or the next day, but from that day they win the election and get a mandate for form a 5-year administration. Today is 4 years out of the 5 years. Today, 4 years out of the 5 years. I wanted to play a piece of music by my brethren, deceased Dan Hudson. My name Mr. Tax, I can't find it. Mr. Tax. Watch out for Mr. Tax and Mrs. Tax. I can't find it, but I'm going to play what Warrior King, this thing say. Don't go the way of the heathen. Warrior King, straight up.
Yeah. I'll never go in wrong congregation. Why? Rastaman are born pagans, so I'll never go where the pagans go. Never do what the heathens do, cause Rastafari give all the guidance. I'll never say what the daddy just say. For Emperor Selassie I trust and obey. Rasta words of your substance. I'll never go where the pagans go. Never do what the heathens do, cause Rastafari give all the guidance. I'll never say what the wicked heart say. Neither will I walk in the council no day. All the eyes be no God, so mythology and illusion I'll be always burning. Corruption and confusion will be shown in the ash bin. Can't fool the Rastaman with your false doctrine, your false teaching. Oh, what a sin thing. Justice in disguise, it's salvation that is seeking. From the throne of David, yeah, it's obvious that is drifting. You have the respect for the King of all kings, so his name I'll be always exalting. So I'll never go where the pagans go. Never do what the heathens do, cause Rastafari give all the guidance. I'll never say what the daddy just say. For Emperor Selassie I trust and obey. Rasta words of your substance. I'll never go where the pagans go. Never do what the heathens do, cause Rastafari give all the guidance. Never say what the wicked heart say. Neither will I walk in the council no day. All the hearts be no God, so I'll never go astray from my roots and my culture. Neither will I forget my homeland, Mama Africa. So though me can go and separate from the vipers, from the hypocrites and from the vampires. Hail the King of Kings, for we give it all the powers. Born in Ethiopia, look, it's written in the scriptures. Who are the righteous? Hey, they are the truth seekers. Woe be unto you, false leaders. So I'll never go where the pagans go. Never do what the heathens do, cause Rastafari give all the guidance. I'll never say what the daddy just say. For Emperor Selassie I trust and obey. Rasta words of your substance. I'll never go where the pagans go. Never do what the heathens do, cause Rastafari give all the guidance. I'll never say what the wicked heart say. Neither will I walk in the council no day. Allah is my guide, so I'll never go. I'll never go. I'll never go where they go. Oh, I'll never stray. No way, no day. No, I'll never say what they say. Oh, I'll never go where they go. Rastafari I will always follow. Me the heathen can't come sway. No way, no day. Oh, yeah. So I'll never go where the pagans go. Never do what the heathens do, cause Rastafari give all the guidance.
Yes, I am your host, Jerry Small. And this is straight up on Newstalk 93 FM, Mondays to Fridays. Monday to Friday. Newstalk 93, University campus is where the station and the studios are located. Yes, today, 4 days ago on this date, our government choked to death. 4 years ago on this date, our government choked to death. The previous government choked to death on large pieces of unchewed food. Unchewed food, yes. Them bite off more than what them could have swallow. Or them try swallow before them masticate. And choke to death. Now when I come here on this program to we don't come down this program to condemn anybody or for really offend anybody or hurt anybody, no. But we come here to examine the truth and examine what is the meaning and reason for things and the way to put yourself in a better position without obstructing anyone else or without penalizing anyone else. Every human being and all human beings have the right and the duty to do that. That's what we come here about. I heard a replay of some recent speeches on political platform. I heard Ronnie Twaits, the Minister of Education, declaring that Portia is a queen who give everybody a chance. You know, say PJ Pattis never give him a chance, you know. Ronnie Twaits. Ronnie Twaits very capable and very intelligent and articulate. But PJ Pattis was very wary of putting him in a certain position. Even though he was a conscious white boy, like Danny Melville. Ronnie Twaits, I think it was who used the phrase about conscious white boy like Danny Melville, you know, describing Danny Melville as a conscious white boy like himself. And no race or no color is superior to any other. You know that we don't subscribe to that. Ronnie Twaits said Portia is a queen who give everybody a chance. Why? Because Portia Simpson Miller make him a member of the cabinet, a minister of government, which him showed capabilities of doing work like that from long time, but PJ Patterson know why he was wary of that. But Portia so magnanimous that Portia gave Ronnie Twaits a chance and didn't declare her to be a queen because she gave everybody a chance. But she's no queen over me or over any well-thinking African or any well-thinking human being. We will not be subject to no queen or not subject to no royal family neither. Not subject to any royal family anywhere. Any well-thinking human being. Not subject to any royal family anywhere. The time for that has passed, royal families. Ruling, royal mean ruling, you know. Family that rule by right. Get out of here. Yes. You have Pinchers there? Might be a champion bubbler, but not a queen over we at all. Let me hear from Pinchers. Please, Pinchers.
Champion bubbler, yeah. Bubble with the Pinchers, alright. Champion bubbler, yeah. Bubble with me tonight. Love the way you squeeze me. Yes, I love the way you romance me. I love the way you hold me. Baby, me, I beg, don't release me. I'm a champion bubbler, yeah. Bubble with the Pinchers, alright. Bubble, bubble, I want you daddy. Bubble, baby, say. Bubble, I want you daddy. Bubble, baby, say. All night long we keep dancing. I didn't know the time it was passing. And as I look out the window, yesterday turned into tomorrow. Champion bubbler, yeah. Bubble with the Pinchers, alright. Champion bubbler, yeah. I love the way you squeeze me tight. Bubble, I want you there. Bubble, baby, say. Bubble, I want you there. Bubble, baby, say. All the days are gone. The days alright. Champion bubble, yeah. Baby girl, only tight. Baby girl, you know, I just love the way you administrate. And I'll never stop see some dancing. Things that you do, I appreciate. Bubble with pictures, oh yeah. Champion bubble, oh yeah. Bubble with pictures, alright. Take you to the mountain, take you to the peak, give you all the romance. True love is what I see. Champion bubble, yeah. Stay with the pictures all time. Champion bubble, oh yeah. A girl like you should be mine. Bubble, 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 I want you there. Bubble, 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 baby say. Bubble, 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 I want you there. Bubble, 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 baby say. I love the way you romance me. Girl, I love the way that you kiss me. Love the way, oh, you own me. Seem as if you don't want to release me. I'm a champion bubble, yeah. Bubble with the pictures, alright. Champion bubble, yeah. I love how you hold me tight. I don't need another. We have to stick to each other.
Yes, champion bubbler, pinchers that. Yeah man, no queen. No queen or no royal family over people who have who know that them is the equal of any human being. There shall be no first and second class citizenship, otherwise it's war. If there's first and second class, there's war. And royal family means first class citizenship and subject means second class citizenship. No. Haile Selassie himself said, until there is no longer any first and class, second class citizenship, there will be war. You understand me? And the law is not a shackle. Patterson himself pointed out that the law is not supposed to be a shackle. He went on to say it should be a tool of social engineering or something like that. The law is not a cure, nor a key to pull certain shackles, nor a key for pull certain shackle and loose chain apparently. Because the government is now organizing to reuse medical equipment that's supposed to be only used one time. The government is now organizing, because them spend off the money other places and some thief the money, organizing to cut back into the medical expense by using equipment that only supposed to use one time. And then passing a law to protect the doctors who they are instructing to do these things. They are instructing doctors and nurses and healthcare people to use things that must be used one more time, or any amount of time. And then passing a law to protect those workers who they are endangering by making them use things when they're supposed to use upon people. They might pass law now to protect those people. Say you can't sue them when them use things upon you more than one time and your baby dead or you sick. You can't take no legal action against them. That's what the government doing, you know. Passing a law to reuse things that mustn't be reused. And then, no, they're making rules that things must be reused that shouldn't be reused. Not safe to reuse, and then passing a law to protect their employees who they are endangering by giving that dangerous work to do. That's what them good for. So the law is not a shackle, not a key to open the chains and free you, but to be used to shackle you, not to take no action. See me like how some of the police tell me say, they want to give them body camera, that anywhere them is doing anything, the camera will record them doing. That's a fair idea. But the police are point out to them want to give them body camera, but them don't want to give them bulletproof vest. And because even when you have on camera taking situation, you know, you're endangering even some of the police more. Without equipping them, if you equip them properly, they won't be endangered by the body camera. For instance, you stop a car and the car having some gunman, you walk up to them with a body camera. The gunman them knows so the body camera go take them picture and thing. Them good at open fire, more wicked. More than if them never know so no camera is on them, and therefore they might get through the roadblock or you know. So the police themselves being exposed like the medical personnel exposed to using body camera, which is good, but no bulletproof vest being promised or guaranteed. You understand? Doctors are insurers. The insurance company that cover doctors in their medical practice. I've refused, so them not going to cover the doctors if them have to be reusing things from patient that shouldn't be reused. So the doctors been exposed to no insurance if people pass lawsuit on them. So what the government do? Pass in law that you can't take no action on the doctor. You're being highlighted and saw being highlighted on TV and other place about them same day loan people. You will get loan quick same day. Which internet have a loan for you. No matter who use internet have a loan for you. The internet have a loan for everybody and all of them different loan company. You understand? Same day fishing. Same day fishing guaranteed from same day shark. The shark are guaranteed to say them can make you go catch fish same day. That time you are the fish, you know. And the loan is a bait. Borrow money from loan shark. Bustamante was a loan shark, you know. Bustamante was a loan shark, a user. I have to correct some information that plenty of people probably know that it wasn't so. I said that this a 7-year-old girl shot herself with her father, licensed firearm in St. Mary. It's actually a 8-year-old, I said it. But it's actually a 7-year-old. I get to understand that the little girl was only 7 years old. And was just spending time with her father from Hanover, where she lived with her grandmother. But it happened in St. Mary. Yeah. The live shows that have returned to King's Plaza upon a Tuesday night, because I know tonight will be a Tuesday night. The live shows that have returned, because we encourage all of the live music. We encourage all of the live music performance from its good wholesome music and not wicked music, live music performance. And King's Plaza has for a couple of years now been carrying out Blue Essence Lounge, been hosting some Tuesday night live show. And I've moved to countryside in recent time. I understand that they moved back. I think them call it Jacob's. Need some more information on it. Jacob something or other. But specializing in seafood on the Tuesday night and live music. What them call it, Guess Who Is Coming? Instead of advertising which and which music star coming and which singing artist, them inviting people to guess, because there will be a surprise, a pleasant surprise. It will be worth it, them say. I need some more information about it. And Elizabeth Bennett Nash, who is a public education officer for the Consumers League, is warning the public and warning the JPS that they must automatically compensate people who them mash up them equipment through JPS power surge and different things. Automatically, without the people them have to go carry them with no lie and cost money for carry them go court. JPS must automatically compensate the people them whose equipment them mash up. As against the government, the party where formed this government did promise that them will take off GCT off all electricity and all them things, and not sticking to them word, and not protecting the consumers from some of these faulty suppliers. Yeah. And Leonard Green of the Jamaica Gas and Retailers Association is pointing out to the public that the people who selling bad gas deliberately, if they are caught, is only $150,000 them have to pay. Only $150,000. When it's them kind of money, people have to be paying to repair one car that get mashed up by bad gas. $150,000 more to repair one car. And yet if a gas seller is found selling bad gas, them only have to pay $150,000 fine. Yes. Couple other things, but them can come later. I want to hail Michelle. Can't remember Michelle's last name. Michelle, a listener of this program, who won the prize. Won the female prize ticket to the Pond River Maritime session out at St. Margaret's Bay, Pond River. She won the prize. I want to hail her as the prize winner. Don't remember her last name, but Michelle from Treasure Beach. And also I want to find out what is going on with Jigsaw. Jigsaw won the male prize and we don't see him come out of Pond River. What happened? Why never come? I hope it's not now. offending words by straight up making a feel to come keep company with the Maritone people out upon the river. I know sometimes we might talk a little way harsh or a little way undiplomatic that some people don't like. But when I think say Jigsaw so thin skin, what happened? When I hear from you, Jigsaw, why you never come? I know you would have enjoyed yourself, and there were some nice straight up listeners there for you put the pieces of the Jigsaw puzzle together with. Would like to also hear from the publishers of that Caribbean magazine. When again Caribbean, those ladies from St. Elizabeth there. Caribbean, I'm going to go. You know yourself, ladies. You bring out that magazine, and you were at our 5th anniversary down in a compound. I want to hear more from the publishers of that Caribbean magazine, their new Caribbean magazine. 2 issues have come out. And we need to talk to you about the magazine and the way forward, the calendar for night to 2016. And if you will help with the calendar of events or what calendar of events you would like to contribute to Jamaica new glassy magazine there. That is it. I just want to hail Mr. Everett in there for him good treatment of him customers, him citizens and him various people. Everett in businessman, Everett in developer and hotelier and builder and many other things, and also diplomat, because I represent the Philippines, honorary consul of the Philippines and Jamaica, Mr. Everett Chin. Mr. Everett Chin, we see him featured in the Observer, treating the people of St. Mary surrounding the Whitehall Estate and Robbins Bay and them place there. Treating the people out there in a way that they should be treated. Also want to hail again a couple of the people out at the UNN supermarket there. Paul Robinson out of Mellon supermarket, we name UNN supermarket. Paul Robinson, also Miss Randa. Also I want to remind you now, I find out where Jimmy is, Jimmy Lawrence is back in town, that very good and reliable bodywork man and Duke man. 2 of them I recommend, Jacob Gomez and 54 CY Drive. Great bodywork and Duke work. Mr. Jacob Gomez, and a straight up listener also. 54 CY Drive, and then now Jimmy also, same kind of good bodywork and reliable Duke and 52 Studio One Boulevard. One day at 54, one day at 52, but it's 54 CY Drive for Mr. Jacob Gomez. Also have the Mullines Road there, out near the Boulevard and Mullines Road, four roads there. And Jimmy Lawrence is back in town, back from where he was out in Westmoreland, a place named Darliston, back in town at 52 Studio Boulevard. 52 Studio Boulevard. And who else again? There's somebody else made one to yell. But anyway, that goes for that. Thank you very much. Let's answer the telephone. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up.
Good morning, Jerry.
Oh, come again. Good morning.
Good morning,
Yes, sir.
you remember Muta Baruka dub poet? Maybe there was some trial going on up at Hope Road week before last when they blocked off that area.
Oh, yeah.
So they was trying the 2 political parties.
Yes.
Maybe that's what happened, why nobody wasn't there.
Yes. But tell me something. Tell me something.
That piece of dub poet and play it.
Yeah, tell me something. The big meeting at the PNP had and them block off the road there and not many people came. It was that same meeting was supposed to be the gospel concert?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. Well, you saw it backfire though.
Yeah,
we don't
it looked like a trial, like there was a trial going on.
I don't like to see when people put on promotion or anything and it not well attended or well supported. I hate to see people lose money, well-intentioned people. But the fact is that it backfire maybe for many reasons, because that was the so-called gospel concert where they must go and make Dwayne Vaz come claim say I'ma make apology and this and that. That's a load of hypocrisy. Yes. After them buy the election and game, and him there promoting badness with gangster lyrics and all them where they talk about say them a keep gospel concert for him come this and them move and go with them thing. Back way.
I wonder if they never get no collection.
Ronnie Trades was there blessing Blessing who?
Blessing.
Blessing Anthony Hilton and blessing Portia, so she a queen and all them with it.
Oh, yes, sir.
None of the two parties present any solution to me or to the well-thinking African people and the other races of people. None of them. Them only present solutions to people connected to them friends and a section of the people. They are not about liberation. They are not about liberation. They are about opportunity. Both of them arose out of opportunity in the 30s and the 40s. And them have chance to correct themselves, and sometimes we commend them for some good things with them do, but they are not bent on correction. Them only do it. Sorry, I think I'm talking too much. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, of course you have to look at the part, the good thing that they do, but you also have to talk the truth about the things that, you know, they misrepresent.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Well, thank
Yes, sir. So I would just want you to just fight that little part there to see it, you know,
Yeah.
what they said about it.
Yeah, one of
Okay,
the,
Jerry, big up yourself and new start.
thank you very much, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Morning, Jerry.
Welcome, Argon.
Not too bad. What that PNP meeting you're talking about? Portia Simpson never attend that meeting.
Yeah, maybe she
No, maybe, man. You said the lady would attend it, and she didn't attend it.
I said that she attended it.
Look while they were saying that she attended it and Ronnie Tweet was talking to her.
No. You mix up as usual.
But the way you just tell a while.
I said that Ronnie Tweets was there, commending Anthony Hilton and others.
And Portia Simpson.
You don't tell me what I said. Don't tell me what I said. I said he was hailing her as queen. I didn't say that Portia was there.
Portia Simpson wasn't there.
You're correcting your own mistake.
I don't know why she wasn't there, but officially...
It wasn't Friday.
Saturday, last week Saturday, I think it kept.
Yeah, if it was Friday, she would come.
Why? Why Friday?
Play culture for me, Money Girl. Can you play culture for me, Money Girl?
Hey, I didn't remember
right away.
Mr. Brown why that meeting didn't keep.
Which Brown that?
Lambert Brown.
Maybe she never come out of the bowels of the working class yet.
Well, you have to ask her that. But why you don't call her one time and give her an interview?
No, I only talk to her off the air.
What?
I only talk to her off the air after hours.
Eh?
Yeah.
When your wife is at home?
She's a champion bubbler.
Look more.
Thank you very much. Next one. Well, stand by with Money Girl, because Wilson want to know why Portia wasn't there. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Hi, Robin Redbreast.
Boy, welcome to you, Miss
my
Patu.
darling, I just called to wish you and yours and your station and the listeners and callers all the best for the new year.
Yeah.
No, you know I'm a Patu at night.
You're a Patu at night?
You know that.
Yes, ma'am.
But I don't think you know that I'm a little Jenny Wren in the daytime.
What? Just, oh, yes.
And the wren and the robin.
Yes.
The wren and the robin, those two birds, always move together, you know.
That's why Robin rock.
You notice I didn't call you Cock Robin.
No.
You know that.
But you know that Jenny Wren could raise the dead.
Yes. Both of them buried the dead.
Yes.
But I didn't call you Cock Robin.
No.
But anyway, the wren and the robin always move together.
Yes.
No, always listen to repeats at night.
Yes.
Because you know I'm up at night.
Yes, I know.
So I listen to your repeats.
Yes, ma'am.
And I enjoy them.
Thank you.
I enjoy them very much, and you're still promising to pass by.
So near and so far, yeah?
Yes. So whenever it is eaten, hi and goodbye, you know.
Yes, man. No wham bam, but hi and bye.
So daytime you can call little Jenny Wren.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then, you know, I was named after a famous singer, you know.
Yeah?
Who was called the Swedish Nightingale.
What's your name again?
Her name was Jenny Lind.
Oh.
You must Google that.
Yes.
Very famous singer. And a philanthropist as well.
Yeah.
So, I can't sing, Robin.
Yeah.
But luckily for me, did get the gene for the Nightingale, so my daughter can sing.
But you can't sing, but you can dance.
But my daughter sings very well, so she can take on the Nightingale.
Yeah.
And then now, I have a friend, a Jamaican man who is a dancer, and he has had a school in England for a very long time.
Yeah.
He does the recycled teenagers.
Oh.
And he calls me and puts on the envelope when he's sending me a card or anything. He puts on the envelope, the Swan of Jamaica.
Uh-huh.
So it's a whole heap of bird that, you know.
Yeah. When you say recycled teenager, what do you mean?
Well, he has a troupe of people from the government old people thing. I don't forget what it's called.
Oh, so him turn them back into teenagers.
He gives them their exercise in dance.
Oh.
And they have been performing in quite a few places in Jamaica.
Oh, yeah?
And he has a troupe up in England, too,
Oh, yeah?
of recycled teenagers. He's been there for 35 years.
Oh, yeah?
Has a dancing school.
What is it? What's his name? What is his name?
He's coming out in February.
What's his name?
His name is Carl Campbell.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yes, so I'll tell you when he comes.
Okay, great.
And maybe you could have him on the program. He's
Yes,
a
ma'am,
very
yes, ma'am.
interesting man.
Yeah, man. Thank you
He's
very much.
coming in February.
Yeah, thank you very much, yeah?
Okay, my darling.
Soon fly by.
All the best for the new year.
I said we soon fly by.
Eh?
I said we soon fly by.
Well, you know, at night I get on my carpet at night.
Yes.
Later after your show,
Don't make
I
no...
could get on my broomstick
Yeah?
or my magic carpet, and me and my warlock,
Yeah.
we have a wonderful time on Andromeda.
What you say?
Oh, yes.
All right, thank you very much.
Tell you more about that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Okay, darling. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning, Jerry.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, good morning to you all, my brothers and sisters out there, wherever you all are, all over this garden,
Yeah.
all over the universe.
Yeah.
Jerry, before Sister Sandra, sweet and nice, she's not a queen. Your kids, them, your daughters, them, is not queens.
Over who? Queen over who?
Them are not queen over nobody, Jerry. Them are not queen, them are just queen of themselves. So why Portia couldn't be a queen?
Over...
She's a queen too, but she not been a queen over nobody.
Queen over...
The queen, Jerry, queen I mean say, you have to be over people.
Yes, it does.
Jerry,
Yes,
Jerry,
it does.
Listen, we are one
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That's what queen mean.
But Jerry, we not all one self, most of the world we are king and queen and
No, you couldn't have you could not have a population of pure kings and queens. That's why
Jerry,
listen.
Jerry.
This program is not here to promote foolishness. And we run jokes sometime, or we'll talk something sometime. But when you're getting too serious about the whole of we are king and queens, it's a joke. You could never have a population entirely of kings and queens. Over what?
Jerry, listen, Jerry.
Yeah.
We're a walking star in this garden. And we are the walking, just like for the flowers, them just stay one place and them pretty. We are the walking flowers. When we dress up, look how pretty we is. Jerry, come on, man, the whole of we are one. You know, some people and the whole of is a servant.
Oh, servant and queen are two different things. Servant and queen is two different things.
One leader we have and the Holy Spirit, the Holy Father.
Yeah.
You understand? I just him alone. So everybody is like the whole of we are servants.
You mix up. You're saying servant, whole of we are servant, and the whole of we are queen.
So what you mean?
You mix
we're
up.
all kings and queens.
A joke you make, man. A pretty talk,
Oh,
a poetry.
man, come on,
a
man,
poetry
no
that.
better,
A
man.
poetry. That's a poetry, man. Poetry. Literature and poetry that.
Jerry, listen, Jerry, I want to say something to the taxi man there, man.
The whole of we are passenger too. And the whole of we are taxi driver too.
So that may I tell you now, Jerry, you see, all the taxi man, they may take up all two man. And when them reach, them hear them, rob them or kill them. Jerry, you see the man them, where them know, them can't take up as much as them. But you see, if them see two man come up on them stand, and one take them, take one, carry one. And you see the one, where my work carry, put him in at the front of the car. So him have him eye upon him. Tell the next one, say, meet him, take a next taxi. And the whole of them do that. And them, you know, them be a little bit safer. You understand? Don't take up no two same man where them don't know. Them know them regular customers, them can't take them up. But anyway, 2 strange man come up and them stand, them take one, put him in at the front, and the taxi man not having that means they move him and move the taxi man can't say.
Well, all right. At least you talk something sensible and redeem yourself.
Jerry, I always have things to talk about. You always turn people in a fool.
No, I'm not turn you nowhere. Go lay down. I don't turn you nowhere. Go lay down.
Jerry, I want to big up somebody.
No. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
Jerry, man, I want you.
Call back and big them up, you hear? Call back and big them up. Yeah, big up Mr. D and Lana. Morning. Welcome.
Hello?
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Yes, sir. How are you this morning?
Fine, thank you. Talk up a little clearer, please.
Yes, sir. You know, since I hear on the news, the government is going to protect the doctors from legal action from the mothers. I think it's sadness, you know, because why they don't ensure that doctors get disposable items. So what happened before, it won't happen again. You understand the point?
Yeah.
And why they out of shame, shame, why don't compensate the mothers instead of having them going to court, keep the mother taking them to court? Because it was a national disgrace.
They will do that by the time election come around.
Because they're not having a shame. They're not having a shame. If a position to be let government or keep letting on the Jamaican people, treating Jamaican people or Andrew owns government, they should stop it. Because Jamaican people is watching, you know, but that's a lot of people are afraid and shy to come up front and talk. You hear me, Terry?
Yes, man, I hear everything, is it?
Because if they make the little bad boy make link from them finances in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they must love them own color and start letting them own color for different color white people.
All right, hear this now.
Interest.
All right, hear this now. The worst thing about Jamaica politics is that the political choice is largely restricted to 2 parties, JLP and PNP. You could never get nothing good out of choosing between JLP and PNP. It have to widen. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Show a little bit shorter time. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning. Welcome.
Yes, Jerry.
Yeah.
Right now, to almost say the unity of people right here now, you know.
Yeah.
It's a spiritual connection to life. And if we don't gain that spiritual connection, we are nothing within ourselves. But if the truth ever set you free, you have to be open-minded to the subconsciousness, to righteousness, expressing, sharing, caring, firming, and be open-minded to the truth. So, Jerry, where it is at this moment, the Almighty present, the Creator, the Supreme is right in front of everyone. I said, but it's what you acknowledge that, what you recognize it as, what you're aware of. So if the truth ever set you free, Jerry, I want you reason to the fullness. Don't be a coward. Don't be afraid. Reason to the subconsciousness to pull forward your identity towards humanity in equal rights and justice that declare your identity to life itself. So Jerry, listen to me keenly now. If the Spirit of God is right in front of you, it must have a sight, because it must be an identity that is everywhere in front of everyone on his sight. But they don't really choose a mindset. The mind trip off a certain subconsciousness to awaken to the truth. So it's the system where we're in a trap the mindset from not being truthful to oneself. Looking for something coming from outer space, because God coming from outer space. God coming from somewhere. God is everywhere, because God present is the light and the darkness, because it's existent.
All right.
Light in present are you present.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you correct yourself that good is everywhere and don't have to come and go. Good don't come and go. Good is everywhere. Everywhere. Thank you very much.
Yeah, bless.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Welcome. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. We want to maintain the order of the people who call. So sometimes somebody call and them wait long and then somebody go before them. But it's just because we're human, not you. But just because we are human, sometimes people wait long and sometimes somebody will call after them get it. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Brother Jerry.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, good morning to you.
Same way.
2 things.
Yes, sir.
First one, the bad gas.
Bad gas.
Yeah, no, we don't nobody to talk to. At least we the people them. Me not buy gas again. Me give me the on me foot.
Yeah.
On me backside, you know.
Yeah.
The people them, no nobody be complain to buy Jerry.
No.
Now, them buy gas, no buy gas. Them sell them.
Yeah.
And you know nobody to talk to.
No.
I want to tell you about how much, 150,000, how much?
Yeah.
Compensation?
Yeah.
No, tell me, that is right?
No.
All right, number 2. This, them say are good to say about in bad, and if fish never open them out, they wouldn't get fish, they wouldn't get catch. But because the fish open them out, because he's hungry,
Yeah.
and he see bait and he pick up, you know.
Yeah.
When you go for your gun license, no, I apply for your gun license, them, when you grant you, them come here and inspect your shape away if you keep your gun, you know.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Must lock it away.
Right. If you come in and you sleep, you lock up your gun,
Yes.
how do you think they get in gun?
Careless, lay careless.
Well, me know, but my question, but me never wasn't there. You must, somebody tell one time she was a million and tell them how things going on.
Yeah.
And me was right. You see?
Yeah.
Kill this, if you go sleep, lock up your gun, pick the yard, children in the yard, what you call them.
Yes.
Anything can be, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
You see? You was an accident down Marcus Garvey Drive, you know, coming to 3 miles.
Yeah.
2 years, with the ice factory.
Yeah.
The whole ice factory, but you have to reverse. You have to turn it across if you go in there, ask her to replace it up.
Yeah.
So the man look on the road clear and he was turning and going on. A JUTC run a truck side, you know.
Yeah.
A tanker run a JU back.
Yeah.
So me call the taxi one time, so the JU wrong, JUTC wrong,
Yeah.
and the tanker man wrong.
Yeah.
So the woman called and said, Mr. Coombs, you know my name.
Yeah.
And then yeah, then I tell you, so when me really would go to them, who was the right away
Yeah, that.
oh, no, how to use it right away. Me can't be long.
Yeah.
You use it right away when it is safe to do so.
Yeah, when it is safe. Not,
Yeah, when it is safe, right.
Yes,
Me not been made that way.
Yeah, man. You're right, man. But call me back again later. You're
Yeah, no
quite,
problem, brother
you're
Jerry.
quite right. Good morning. Welcome
Bongo.
welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning.
Hello?
Welcome. Go ahead, please.
You hear me, Jerry?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, morning.
Morning.
This matter with the doctor them and the lab are being passed now to protect them.
Yeah, man.
The reason why the insurance companies now want to deal with it is because it's too risky.
Yes, of course.
But what kind of... That is not justice. Where's the Jamaicans for justice?
No, and now is the government supposed to be protecting the interests of the public, but is the government is going around the law, and the government is forcing the doctor them to reuse things. Well, not to the government is the main public. They are the virus.
So rather than rectify the problem by find the means to get in the thing that man needs to use, the equipment.
Yeah.
They might tell them so them can reuse and if people get infected or so them indemnified.
Yeah.
And where's the Jamaicans for justice? That's
Exactly.
the name.
In these issues, yes. And
I don't hear about it. Who's in charge of the Jamaicans for justice now? Is Susan Gaff?
I think so. And where is families against state terrorism, Miss Sobers? Where are they?
Jerry, you know, I don't know what's happening to this society, because it's like them do anything them please and the people then just stop it.
No, but it's wide open for you and me and many others to organize and put a stop to this thing. It's wide open for us to do it.
Well, this cannot be allowed now. This cannot be. So I'm just giving them little time for everybody to get on a placard or whatever, but this is slackness or foolishness.
Yes, and I want you to take control of the next set of people, because them is not a worldwide alternative yet. You have to go take control of them.
Jerry.
Yes, Mr. Cool. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
My time?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sumar,
Yes, sir.
I want to highlight a little thing. Did you recognize that the 5 letters that spell the word Santa is referred to 5 letters that spell the word Satan?
But kiss me neck, why you can't spell is a shame.
So, in other words, Santa is really Satan, but them shift it around to disguise the
No,
people.
not in other words, not in other words, in other letters.
In other letters?
Or in other order.
In another order, that's the correct thing.
Yeah.
That is why in December we have the most shedding of blood as a sacrifice.
That explain that. Are you the doctor? Yeah?
No, I am the person who called and tell about Medusa and the warlock once and things. So anyway, Medusa is going to turn warlock in a stone when the time up. But that is what we are discussing now. In December, them save cow, them save goat, them save everything to shed the most blood in December. As a sacrifice unto Satan.
Yes, yes.
So them bring up this little brother with them call me and stand and none of that this guys of people wouldn't look and know say feast and birthday.
I find out that. Which part you rest?
I don't work, Mr. Sumal.
I didn't say...
in a wheelchair. I'm in Portmore.
Okay, okay.
I called about a couple times already, but not already, but I listen every day.
I recognize the voice, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I'm just highlighting that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you could make a discussion at one day, so cause Santa is Satan and we have to be careful of the sacrifice.
No, I don't say so, no. I don't say so, no, but you interpret it and I could examine it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Bongo Jerry.
Yes, Rasta Black, may I tell you.
Rastafari. You know, I love to walk in Samsap Square in the twilight.
Yeah.
And
with
a lot of people sit around the monument by Sam Sharp.
And the bird them.
Yes. But we don't see too much birds anymore. They cut down the green tree.
Oh yes, oh yes, yes.
Yeah, the tree them too green down there.
Yeah.
But anyway, children sitting on the statues and the monument.
Yeah.
And the parents sitting around watching them playing. You wouldn't believe the amount of them fall off here, hit them head on the concrete and things. And the mothers and parents sitting around here watching the children playing, climbing on top of the statues.
Yeah.
I spoke to them last night. I tell them to get off. And the parents were like calling me names, man, dirty Rasta and all of that.
Imagine.
Can you imagine a parent sitting there watching the children? I don't know where this breakdown is coming from, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have to stop. You have to be watching to look into these things. And a lot of people calling in and asking you to speak up for them.
Yeah.
I think we all have to speak up for ourselves. Stand up and make a difference. It's like everybody looking for somebody else to lead.
Yeah.
But we all need to lead now.
Well, we only have 30 seconds left, but I want to commend you for the initiative we take to have that Rastafari economic discussion, including all Africans and all other races, economic discussion up on middle ground. I want to commend you for that.
Thank you very much, and I need to and thank you for making that clear, because Sister Andrea, Sister Kabu, thinking I was excluding her because I say it's a Rastafari friends, but it has been it is not you know, everyone who is a Rastafari sympathizer or who mean good for themselves, do unto others as you like.
Yeah, man, well-thinking people, well-thinking people. Economic conference of well-thinking people. Thank you very much. 10 a.m. headline news.
Everything gone up, food gone up, clothes gone up, gas gone up, car rental gone up, and everything gone up. For everywhere she see I am, she want money. Everywhere she see I am, she want money.
You think food gone up and everything gone up, yet hold on little. Because she come tax you, not because she fat, but for other reason. Money girl, start from the top. That's why she wasn't there on Saturday. It's not a Friday. Start back from the top for me now. It's not a Friday.
Everything gone up, food gone up, clothes gone up, gas gone up, car rental gone up, and everything gone up. For everywhere she see I am, she want money. 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 She want LUT pants and Bocas cap, Alta top and Clark's booty. She want LUT, she want Clark's booty, Alta top and Bocas cap. Everywhere she see I am, she want money. Everywhere she see I am, she want money. She must have a bank of yours. Everywhere she see I am, she want money. Everywhere she see I am, she want money. Monday morning comes, she absent.
Tuesday morning come, she don't turn up at all. Wednesday evening come, I woulda eat a little fresh rice, cause I'm a italist. Thursday evening come, she don't turn up at all. Friday morning come when I'm about to get me paid. And when I look, I put stretch out in the way. Where she a do ya? For everywhere she see I am, she want money. Everywhere she see I am, she want money. Everywhere she see I am, she want money. Name everything. Everywhere she see I am, she want money.
Yes, man, this is not about the women, you know, just about the money, girl. Because the ladies and the women are lovely. And them contribute more than even the male them. This is about money, girl. This is not about ladies like Michelle and Rachel and Raquel, who more than pull them weight. Yes, man, we yell them straight up ladies there. Michelle and Rachel and Raquel and others. We tell them to go to hell. Thank you very much. We hear from John Holt, because I know it has gone from in the 80s and long before the 18s. John Holt there.
You say me lucky, oh yeah. Not because you're fat, you won't come tax me. Not because you're fat, you won't come tax me. But I'm a dreadlocks and I don't buy fat. Yes, I'm a dreadlocks and I don't buy fat. Not because you're fat, you won't come tax me. Not because you're fat, you won't come tax me. You say me lucky, you say me lucky girl, me lucky. Some guys with model fit that, but I don't buy fat. Some guys with model fit that, but I don't buy fat.
Yes, yeah man, as I say, as a rule the ladies contribute far more than even the males. When I run them out on the female, the vast majority of them are more than pulling them own weight. And as if them weight not heavy, and them are pull more than them own weight. Thank you very much. Talking about that, by now, if you are in the Montego Bay area, or any area and can reach Montego Bay, by now on the morning of the 29th of December, you should be near or at the Calvary Baptist Church Education Center, where free back care for back pains and aches is being offered today by the doctors that have been organized by the CUMI, the Committee for the Upliftment of Mentally Ill, and the Calvary Baptist Church. In the Montego Bay area, the Committee for the Upliftment of Mentally Ill, CUMI, and the Calvary Baptist Church, in collaboration with the Spinal Mission Group USA, presenting a free day clinic today and tomorrow. Free two-day clinic today and tomorrow for back pains and aches, chiropractor services to the public. And registration has opened from 8 o'clock this morning, and attention is being given and care from 9 o'clock this morning. So by now it's 12 minutes after 10. The back pains and aches are being looked after free down at the Coronel Avenue in Montego Bay, where the Calvary Baptist Church, along with CUMI, has brought down some Spinal Mission Group doctors. 30 years now them come give free care. 30 years now. So wherever you are and you can reach there today, between 9 o'clock in the morning and what time now? 9 o'clock till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Free back care. Coronalde Avenue in Montego Bay where the Calvary Baptist Church and the Kumi bring down some doctor to take care of your backache and your back pains and give you some advice and put you on the right track. Thank you very much. We have some phone call. We're not going to hold them no longer. We have some text messages. Let's get to the phone. Good morning and welcome back to Straight Up. Hello.
Morning.
Morning. Good morning. How are you doing?
Not too bad. All the best for the new year when it comes.
Right. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. I've been hearing on the news.
Yeah.
The IMF.
Yeah.
Seem to be suggesting to the government to widen the range of items on that carries GCT in order to collect more revenue.
In other words, the IMF is encouraging the government to put on more tax on the people of Jamaica upon wider set of items and items that poor people use more.
Yes.
To get more money to give the IMF so that Jamaica will Jamaica will so them a pay off more debt, but meanwhile them a pay off the debt that them borrow, the politician them borrow, is we now going to be taxed more for that, and the IMF is putting on the screws, turning the screw, the IMF and the government turning the screws.
But there are a couple of comments I want to make on that recommendation. It seems to me that anything the IMF says, it usually happens.
Yeah.
Now there's a set of persons in the community that usually dodge tax.
Yeah.
And I believe that the IMF said to the government, try and get the taxes from the tax dodger.
Yeah.
Because a great percentage that says, don't pay tax who are supposed to pay tax.
Yeah.
And that one would have helped alleviate the burden on the public, especially the PAYE people.
PAYE, the people who PAYE, those people, the PAYE is the people who pay as them earners.
Yes.
Every dollar you earn, every day you earn, you get tax same day.
Yes.
And it draw out first thing so you don't escape.
Thank you very much, sir.
The rich people and the connected people
don't
pay as them earn.
No.
They may pay long after them earn.
Yes, and them can invest the money and do everything. But to me, I think the IMF, since they can suggest that to the government, suggest to the government to try and get the money from the tax dodgers, and maybe the government might put some more effort into that, because if you ask them, they would say them do it. They are doing it, but obviously it's not working. A lot of people are dodging taxes. But if the IMF recommend that, like how they said that the dollar must go to 120, it went to 120.
Yeah.
So anything the IMF says, so if the IMF, in their wisdom, could have highlight to the government, try and get those taxes from the people who is not paying their fair share, something good might come out of it, since the IMF really directing how the government operates in a certain situation.
The government is in compliance and collusion with the IMF. They have a different program from the citizens of Jamaica.
There's no doubt, man. That is so obvious. So I am appealing to the government and to the IMF to a great extent, because it seems to me...
No, appealing to them. Appealing to them is like somebody being raped, appealing to the rapists.
Well,
now and again...
That is true, you know, but I think if, you know, more persons' eyes really open to what is going on.
Yeah, what their person who is being raped, is better them appeal to the public to come. It's better them ball out rape and people come to them rescue. But appealing to the rapists, the public must get together and organize.
Without a doubt, man. Because
yeah, man.
But you're quite right. They said there's no difference with it two. It's just, you know, one in, one out, one in, and them do the same very thing.
Yes, but if a boxing competition, if the heavyweight championship of the world was restricted to 2 boxers, the standard of boxing would drop very low, because the same 2, not only it would be restricted to 2 boxers, but the same 2 would never retire. So 20 years ago, the heavyweight champion of Jamaica would be the PNP, and then Lickmore is a JLP, and then 20 years later, the PNP would have won and be a 25-year-old strong boxing champion like a Mike Tyson, who won, I think, at 21.
Yeah.
And then 20 years' time, the boxing champion of Jamaica would be 45 years old. And then 5 years' time, the champion should have changed to the JLP, who win it at 50 years old. And then the PNP, all 80-year time, as a 85-year-old man have the golden belt for Jamaica boxing champion.
And remember, you know, Mr. Smart, it was said that about maybe 5-10 years ago, when Minister Davis was the Minister of Finance, that the Jamaican public are overtaxed from...
Tax to them limit. Reach them taxable limit.
Yes, you remember.
Yes, yes.
Yes, so, you know, it's just hypocritical and putting wool over the people's eyes.
Yeah, we must make a calendar of events, what we are going to do. Not just event to publicize and keep dance. What we are going to do by when.
Actively getting things done.
Not only a calendar of events, but a timetable.
Yes.
Thank you very much, yes, sir. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Bongo Jerry, sorry to call you forward again.
No, man, glad.
Two things.
Yes, man, glad for that.
You know, I want to thank the News Talk team for highlighting the economic high friend.
Yes, sir.
And Sister Kabu also.
Yes, sir. And she was she was welcome whether she a Rasta or not. Anytime when we are keeping anything, you know that all are welcome.
And I look at her as an honorary Rasta.
Yes, especially those who are on the front line in the African people fight.
Can you imagine? And she is certainly on the front line. This yesterday cartoon with Bounty Killer.
No, what it say?
Some foreign group became the Billboard named them to be the reggae artist of the year or whatever.
Oh yes.
And Bounty Killer blaming it directly on Damian Crawford, the Minister of Entertainment.
Yeah.
And all of us, as people in the reggae industry, the entertainment industry, and Jamaicans as a whole, have to align and join the alliance with Bounty Killer to rebuke all of these things. Because many years ago when Miss Grange, Bobby Grange was the Minister of Entertainment, I said to her, instead of using the C for copyright, we need to put a J in a circle. That way everything authentically Jamaican will be identified. People know the J means Jamaica.
No, but the C for copyright in a circle is an internationally agreed symbol.
Yes.
We could put, in addition to the C, we could put a JA.
True. Because, you know, everybody jumping up on stage now and doing a thing called reggae, and people start believing that we don't do good reggae anymore. Any Jamaican that sing a song, a reggae song, is authentically and good reggae. I don't know who have the audacity to judge our music and say it's not good reggae. We have
what happened is that
the killer now.
No, what happened is, you know, that these Billboard and these people, all Miss World and Miss Universe, these things are politically decided before. You know. So all right, we are going to give Jamaica next year because we have a good contact with the Jamaican minister, and he will do certain things for us. So we're going to make a deal that Miss Jamaica next year get it, and then plan out years before who going to get this. And it's not about no beauty and who more beautiful and who is no reggae singer. They are promoting themselves to take over the whole world and take over, you know, just like how Hawaii they know. Is the white people in America and the hoteliers. Them capture Hawaii, you know. Them go down Hawaii and trade first, and the next thing they do, them lock up the government, you know, lock up all the queen and the king of Hawaii and all them with it.
And make Hawaii another state.
A state, make Hawaii in a state of them capture state and them way. So Billboard and all of them. And the same thing with High Times and the whole of them. And you have Jamaican or citizens of Jamaica in collusion with them as an invader. Don't you know you have the fifth columnist who is in collusion with all the invaders? Who is a guide, who is a scout, the scout who carry them on the secret track through the jungle and carry them, go show you which part of the people they enter through the back door.
And this is why it's so important, Bongo Jerry, for all the entertainers, the Jamaican entertainers, to be at the next iFriends in Darlington on January 30th at Baba Roots factory.
Yeah,
because we need to have our reggae entertainers. What it is, Rastafari product.
Yeah, what it is not really a conference as such. It's a visit. We are visiting the various industrial installations and commercial installations and institutional installations of the African people in Jamaica. We're going to make visits to them, and by doing so, we will even get into business links with them. People might want to come and start distribute Baba Roots thing. Yes. They will come and see our factory is properly set up. They will see adherence to standards. They will see cleanliness, and they will see all kind of things. So we're going to be making various visits and field trips all around. So this is one on the calendar of events.
And February is Reggae Month, and we're promoting the Montego Bay Reggae Month. That way, on the Reggae Walk of Fame hip strip of Montego Bay, we have everything here: reggae films, reggae music expo.
What about that? What about
the entire Reggae Month?
What about that? What about that installation that you took me right at the corner? At the corner there.
Dunway at the corner.
No, what do you call that
of,
place again?
Right there by the where the old pork pit was.
No man, not there. I'm talking right
Okay.
at the corner where you carry me and show me that big show place with the stage and large
Yeah,
billboard.
that's Dunway.
Dunway.
The Jamaican style experience.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called and that's
That-
where the
that
Paul
would be a-
Campbell will be doing all his film festival there during the month of February.
That is great. Now, that would be a great trip. So let us. All right. Thank you very much. Let us stick to that, and we inform the people about the whole arrangements there, because we're going to be visiting various installations of successful and attempting business people in all different spheres of activity. Right.
And we would love the reggae artists, the authentic reggae artists, to align with our indigenous products so that we can each work together.
All right. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Next. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello. Morning. Welcome, Straight Up, hello.
Yeah, morning.
Welcome, sir. Wagwan.
Yeah. Couple things, you know. Looking back and looking forward. You there?
Yeah.
Now this consumption tax thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is something where we should have done further down the street than where we're there now. When GCT was introduced to Jamaica, it was introduced with the concept that you see the PAYDAY.
Yeah.
It was introduced with the concept that you would have come out and pack it, leave the money, a man go work,
Yeah.
and you drape him up and take away how much percentage of money before him get it.
Yeah.
Leave the money in the man pocket and tax him when him come to the shop. Right?
Yeah.
Because look here, it's a disincentive to production. If a man go out, they go work. And when him work, you drape him up and take whatever percentage I'm here before him even.
All right. So what is the next step?
Eh?
What's the next step?
The next step is when me hear a caller I talk to you about.
Yeah.
The GCT. Alright, the next step is the government need to come out of the PAYE packet totally.
No, the government don't need anything, you know.
Well, the PAYE need the government to come out of the...
We need to get them out. No, we need to get them out. And stop pleading and begging like some little limp-wristed fellow.
Well, alright, I just said that. Go back to Spain the other day.
Yeah.
What brought about this third force in Spain was the youth.
Yeah.
Because Spanish youth say the two party where them did use to has been tried and tested for generations, so them tired of it.
Yes.
So them form a third force.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
When I see that, I smile in myself and say, I saw Jamaican youth to get more involved
Yes.
in a thing and understand things.
Keep your voice up.
Yeah, more involved in a things and understand things.
Understand what they can do.
Yeah, alright. You see, even the fisherman beach down a center,
Yes.
where them trick the people there.
It's a disgrace.
And I give them
Shameless government.
75 million too much.
And some of the representatives of the fisher folk down there is a disgrace too.
Absolutely. But then, even coming out of that, say them take the 75 million. You know them could have put up a structure with even 50 million.
Yeah. Put it up where?
Eh?
Put it up where?
On the same beach.
Put it up where? On the same beach. Only if the UDC and KD Knight agree to it. Which it seemed to me like the so-called leaders of that group don't agree with KD Knight. So them not do not like that. They already compromised themselves and they wouldn't do anything like that.
Well, let's see, maybe them never even have the knowledge.
Never have no knowledge. They are pretending like they don't know. Some of them, the ones who selling out, they are negotiating with other people who have already sold out Jamaica. Not only the liquor man them down there is being sold out by some of them representatives, they are dealing with some big man who they have sold out Jamaica and continue to do that. And that's why they seek office, to be in a position to sell Jamaica and go afar and go collect money. And go afar and go collect shares in a foreign company and shares in all kind of thing. I have House of Florida, House of Spain, all about.
Well, you see, knowledge and education is the thing, as you talk about share. You know, with putting something on the beef. You know, all them could have come to the stock market too.
Alright, listen here now. Only thing, the way that's going to happen is when the people down there start to detect and remove all of the traitors them and the people who want to get into office to be making deals with people and collecting kickback.
I agree with
Thank you very much. It can be done, it must be done. All what I say, taking always say, it must be done, but you also have to implement differentiating the people who are selling you out and find out who they are. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Morning and welcome to Straight Up Below. Welcome, please. Go ahead, please. Not there. We have some text messages. We're going to take some of them. It's 2 pages. We have more page again. Text message. We want to start with the first one, then we are there. Don't see them. Alright, we're going to start with this. Good morning, Jerry. Now, where is it? First page of text message. Anyway, yes, I find it. Straight up. Greetings, Bongo. The eye washing Jesus blood? Oh, happy day. You mean through me play Judy Mott music, oh, happy day, me washing Jesus blood? No, I play the music and I love it. And who want washing the Jesus blood, love it. I'm washing it. Yes, we do. So not because I play that music means I wash not Jesus blood. But I'm not going to stop playing that because you might believe that. Yeah, I wonder if you understand me. Good. Yes. I understand me good. And why don't mention Luke 22 to me? I could discuss Luke 22 now. We have some call, but we have some text message. Now hear this now. The first text out here now is wondering how if I wash in Jesus blood because I play Oh Happy Day by Judy Mott where she's singing about Oh Happy Day and she's giving the reason why she's happy. I play that music because every day is happy and so on, but just a Judy Mott giving her testimony about Happy Day because Jesus, this is a day Jesus was born and all them kind of day and all them kind of thing there. So the person is wondering if I also wash in Jesus blood and so on. Now I will play it because it I love the music, I love the drums, and I love the happiness where Sister Judy Mott exhibit, and I love the fact that she has been liberated by any means necessary. Any means necessary. So the fact that she liberated by accepting Jesus Christ and somebody else liberated by meditation or by some other inspiration, any means necessary liberation take place, I welcome it and I will associate with it whether I go in that route or not. All roads lead to one place. I don't care if you come by that road or that road. Once you reach to where I am, Freedom Street. Let's have Freedom Street from Ken Booth. Ken Booth, please, Freedom Street. Once you reach a Freedom Street, I will come by any route to reach there, liberation. Now, Sister Judy Mott, in the early 80s when the Ethiopian World Federation Charter 15 and the 12 Tribe of Israel were told to go on rest and was on rest. Most of the activities of the different groups in the organization were told to go on rest, to cease activity for years, from 1977, January, for years. And by the next 3 or 4 years, Sister Judy Mott noticed that the young people, the children, are being neglected in their instruction and in their moral instruction. And matter of fact, were being misled by a few, not by many, no, being misled by a few, being corrupted by a few. Sister Judy Mott organized some religious instruction and some like a Sunday school thing on a Sunday. And I start to send my children there, and Sister Judy Mott thing grow and grow till, you know, quite a few 12 tribe children and other children are there getting some nice guidance and protection from Sister Judy Mott and others. And some people was there criticizing her, a few. The majority know that it's good. It's always a few. The people who think bad is always a few. Bad-minded people is a minority, and bad-minded thinking is a minority. The most human beings tend towards good. Life tends towards good. All living things tend more towards good than towards bad. So it's just a few usually trying to corrupt a thing. Sometimes not even knowing that they are trying to corrupt. Sometimes just through weakness people try to corrupt. Not through them evil, you know. So it's not always evil make people do evil things, you know. But through weakness and ignorance. So some people would never feel good that Sister Judy Mott is keeping a little Sunday school. I send my children there. And I dare anyone to try and stop me from sending my children to Sister Judy Mott yard and getting instruction 1980, 81, 82 coming up. I dare anyone. Come stop me. My children. Or you going to try come stop it? Yeah, idiot. So Sister Judy Mott was criticized for those things. The more Sister Judy Mott declared herself to be a born-again Christian, in addition to being a Rastafari. Some people don't like it. And yet Haile Selassie do the same thing. Declare himself to be a Christian as well as being Rastafari. Some people don't like it. Some people burn all Bible. Me know Rasta, we all burn all Bible, burn this, burn that. Why don't vex with them neither? I move with them still. Because I understand that that is a route that they are going towards a more understanding. One day they might find out say it's a one-way street or it's a dead end and them turn back and take the last turn on the right where them did fail to turn on the right and so on. But sooner or later, but must, the dam will bust. And every man and woman will break out. And who can stop them? The force. Which force can stop this river of one who already know their course? So Sister Judy Mott, man, I go and continue to send my children there. Other people who are free continue to send. But the people who are not free don't know to continue to send them children there. They don't know how to be free. They have to be directed by someone. Some people have to be directed by someone. Blind and, you know, them way there. Similarly, a lot of artists were told not to record any music. Don't record no music because the right time no come yet. None musician directing musician what to do. None mason telling mason how to build house. None footballer control football. Yeah, idiot? Yeah, idiot? I will not be restricted in such way. Musician for control music. Builder for control building. Footballer for control football. And business people control business. But government want control business now. Through them want tax. Government want control business through them want tax. And say, yeah, governor, you want tax everybody and take money off everybody. Government want control football. Government want control music. Government. People will claim them a government, you know. They want control everything. So that they may live off of the back of the people. That's why I asked them then, since the people them not go record no music and you have to stop record, why you don't go tell Bob Marley to stop record? And why you don't go tell Dennis Brown to stop record? Out of the whole we know Bob Marley must go and record and Dennis Brown must go and record, but everybody else must stop. Fortunately, some of the people free themselves. And people like Judy Mott and Freddie McGregor and so on know that they are free and they go and record themselves and go on and doing well. And you may not stop them. You may tax them, but you may not stop them. And we will not be under the rule of any government. Government is here to serve. We construct governments to serve, not to rule. It's law rule, the rule of law that we agree to, not law that we disagree with. We all agree to law and the law rule, not a human being. The right rules, right that we have all agreed to. So that's why I can play a happy day, and that's why I can defend Sister Judy Mott. And that's why you may not tell us what to do. Or you may not stop us from record. Or you may not put us on no perpetual rest. Are you idiot? You want a rest, but you still want to collect tax every day though. Next text message. Good morning, Bongo Jerry. Please, I'm asking if you will make this announcement for me. I have a one-bedroom, furnished and own bathroom, shared kitchen for rent in Greater Portmore. Somebody in Greater Portmore have a one-bedroom, furnished, own bathroom, shared kitchen in Greater Portmore. They could say how much they're renting it for, and they could say the address, but they have given a phone number. Listen good. I might read it again before the end of the program. Listen good. By now you're supposed to go and go for your pencil, you know. Because nobody will want a one-room furnished bedroom with one bathroom in Portmore for and share kitchen. We jump and go on for a pen long time. So I assume that by now you have your pen and your pencil. And you have your memory. Because you're a computer. So whether you have pen or pencil, your memory is there. So the number now is for the one-bedroom, furnished, one bathroom, share kitchen in Greater Portmore. The number is 479-3280. One more time. 479-3280. Got that? Next one. Queen Kamal and the Trenchtown family lock in and loving it. Mad. Thank you very much, Queen Kamal. Huh? Next one. Jerry, stop with this whole time crap a morning time. Well, you know that you can't stop listen. And you can't stop, right? And you're welcome. Thank you very much for your text message. Jerry, stop with this whole time crap a morning time. But you listen it though. You listen it and your boss a listen it. And your boss a money girl. And your boss a champion bubbler. Love how she bubble. Hubble, bubble, toil and trouble. I want to hit the witch them, you know. The old boss. They know Macbeth, go read Macbeth. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. And that your boss good for. Next one. Jerry, when at the JLP, I pay you for bash the PNP. You are getting paid to bashing the PNP. Not to bash the PNP, no. But you are not getting paid to learn proper grammar and English and how to write English. I'll read it back again. Jerry, who in the JLP, I pay you for bash the PNP. You are getting paid to bashing the PNP. You are a labor right. Tired of you know. You are not tired of me. You are not tired of me. You must listen. You must listen. Tell your boss. Next one. Good morning, Mr. Small. Could you explain the apparent ambiguity in referring to Haile Selassie as His Majesty, while at the same time denouncing royalty of any kind? Wayne in New York. I don't denounce royalty. I make you know that no royalty may rule me. I don't denounce royalty. I make you know that royalty was a stage of human development, and the time for that has passed for some people. Some people not finished. No, some people and some cultures, the time for it not done yet. But for me and the Africans who will not accept second-class citizens, that time has passed. I wonder if you understand me. I don't denounce royalty. I tell you that it cannot rule me. It may not do so. And I tell you that I am not no royalty, and I don't need to be no royalty. I don't participate in this argument to say all of we Africans, all of we is king and queen. It sounds nice. It's poetic. It's very poetic and sound nice. But it's foolishness. The whole population couldn't be king and queen. King and queen over who? Then if all of we are king and queen, who is our subjects? The next thing you're going to say, the other race, them is our subject. I know it's that way you might be thinking. So we is superior to the other people and we must rule over them. You're going back into the same rotten pit out of which they are coming, wanting to rule over other races and nations. And Selassie tell you already say, until the color of a man's eyes, until the color of a man's skin is no more significant than the color of the eyes, and therefore until no race no rule over no other race, there will be war. And you still don't understand, say, no royalty may rule over me. They may rule over other people. You understand me better now? New York? Wayne in New York, you understand any better now? They may not rule over me, none. And I will not rule over anyone. I don't desire it. I'm not capable of ruling over anyone. And no one may rule over me. I have no need to be higher than anyone else. Maybe you have a need to be higher than somebody else, or to think that you are, because you are not higher than anybody else. Maybe you have need to delude yourself into thinking that you are higher than somebody else, maybe. I'm not talking about a high jumper can't jump higher than an next high jumper. You know. That's just a fact. If a high jumper can't jump over an higher next high, that's just a fact. And next week, maybe that other high jumper jump higher than you too. So don't exalt yourself because you have jumped the highest jump in the human history and have the world record. Next week, somebody else and 5 more people may jump higher than you in the next week night also. While you resting in winter, them training and get better than you, you're talking about your weight for summer games. The height that great man and woman reached and kept was not achieved by sudden flight. But while you was resting and your companion slept, them was training and jumping higher than you, and you boast about you're the highest jumping in the world. Next one, naked truth, Jerry Morning. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men, meaning all man and woman, are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator and with certain and unalienable rights, that among these rights are life and the pursuit of happiness, and that to secure these rights, governments are instituted amongst men, not to give. They are instituted to secure these rights, not to give these rights. The rights are given already. That's quite true, Philip Jackson. These rights have already been given by life, and governments are only there to secure them, not to give rights. Governments don't give out rights. Like when the Prime Minister on front page and give out title to people out. People buy them house, and you pose up a hand title, give people like you, make them get it. Posing. Right, left and center, JLP and PNP, posing. You may not pose for me. You back off or you don't enter my house neither. Back off and back way. Don't invite me at your cocktail party neither. I go a bunt in yard when night too. And nobody can stop me from go there. I tell you, don't invite me on a cocktail. You keep your cocktail to yourself. And your head to yourself too. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. Why is Rasta so wrapped up with the PNP government and government is Babylon system? You know, so now Rasta wrap up with PNP government. And Damien Crawford is a wrap up, man. You might say dreadlocks wrap up with PNP government. And still a Rastafari have a right also if you want to wrap up with PNP for wrap up with PNP. And if you want to wrap up with JLP for wrap up with JLP. Him have that right and they have that right also. We're not quarreling now, only a talk make you hear. Not talking loud, just talking make you hear. And we're not put them out of ground and talk neither. We can't put them out of ground and talk, you know. Welcome back to Straight Up. I just want to tell 12:30 that artist there, 12:30. We will want some music from him that fit for your play and 12:30 come deliver you. Thank you very much, sir. I will soon play the music, you know, sir. We're not going to really, we must can play it today. And we're going to need it in the studio also, 12:30. Yes, thank you very much. Let's get back to the phone. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, you know. Morning, welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, look, brethren.
A chairman that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, man, Wagwan.
Yeah, man. Well, first I'm an officer. Congratulations to the eye and the 5 year, you know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, and hope the eye is going from strength to strength in the 6 years, you know?
Yes, man, as long as it's permitted.
Yes, sir. Well, first, what I'm on the love to offer suggestions still going into this new year, you know?
Yes, sir.
So yeah. If when they give out certain information, brethren,
yeah.
I'd love if they could have that the source of the information. I broke their search in a bit there.
Okay.
In order to facilitate
research and corroboration.
Expedite the flow of the information, you know?
Yes, sir.
Yes, brethren. Well, going forward to the 21st of April.
Yes.
Remember a brethren called the eye from the Orthodox Church, you know?
Yeah, man.
And he was saying to the eye about the Orthodox anaphora.
Yes.
I think he was responding to the eye that the Orthodox Church don't really use the name Haile Selassie.
Oh.
Yeah. There is now all the Oriental Orthodox Church.
Yeah.
Really hear the Emperor Ethiopia still, you know?
Yes.
So, in went further when he was quoting a quote where he claimed that Haile Selassie made when he was in Jamaica.
Yeah.
See? Yeah. And I was saying to him that it was an article that came out in the Gleaner.
No, in a university publication, some student publication at university.
Oh, alright. See?
Maybe it came out in the Gleaner after, but I know it came out in a student publication at university.
Well, in was saying that it came out in the Gleaner, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They must bring the Gleaner and tell us date and so. We don't dispute it.
Yeah, well, right now, while I love the question there, you know, they have been perpetuating some words. They came out in 1964. In the Star of Haile, claiming that is Haile Selassie used those words. See? So, after 50 years, they still don't even have a date after that, of when that utterance was made. And I don't know if they remember the date when that came out in the newspaper. See? So I said they find themselves in the same boat in the building by quoting something from the newspaper which they still don't prove up to the time.
Yes, well now, I know for a fact that the first, listen this, I know for a fact that the first time I read this at 16-year-old, that is where I did see it. And Haile Selassie has made speeches with those principles in it on more than one occasion.
Alright. So, I want to ask there now, so why they never choose to expound what Haile Selassie said at the United Nations?
Why I never choose not to?
Yeah, because they are perpetuate the world that just came out. See? In that newspaper that they saw.
Yeah.
So I say, why they never expound? I never find they expounding the rules of the United Nations.
You have not been around on every occasion that which I utter publicly.
I don't say that.
Exactly so.
I don't hear that. I don't hear that.
Exactly so.
What do I say? I have not been around.
You have not been around on every occasion on which I utter publicly.
So they are expound that word that because my concern is...
No, before the because. Before the because.
Huh?
Before the because. Just finish ask the question before you say because.
Yeah.
Just
my concern...
No. Tell me the question. Ask me the question again. Finish. But don't add on the because. Just ask me the question.
Which question, sir?
You just asked me a question. No, you just asked me a question a while ago. Just repeat the question.
What about they are expounding the word?
The last question you just asked me.
Just not my blessing. Because maybe kind of keep up, right?
I know, and that is what happens to any human being sometimes. But thank you very much. You'll call again soon. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Next one, please. Good morning. Welcome. Straight Up. Come along. Alright, next one.
Hello, morning, Mr. Smart.
Welcome, Mr. Carter, JC, man.
Yeah, much respect, Mr. Smart.
Yeah.
You know, I must highlight something to the public that while I was on my way to the business conference,
Yeah.
I noticed I was going to a whole heap of different towns.
Yeah.
When I reached the town of Santa Cruz, I noticed that Santa Cruz is developing very fast.
Yes, sir.
And I was traveling with a taxi man through the town of Santa Cruz to go to Magati.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that once upon a time in Santa Cruz, it was black people who were doing business in the town.
Yes.
And now the town is falling into the hands of the Chinese, you know.
The new Chinese.
Yeah, it's very concerning to him because it's only like a taxi work they have down there to do.
No, they can open business too. What you do, you take the taxi work and you save up. I don't want to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm just suggesting to the people out there that one way to escape the PAYE is to set up business for yourself.
Yes, sir.
When you set up business, you pay what is known as income tax.
Yes.
So you can accrue the expenses through your business, and when the income comes to you, you distribute what is left to the government and pay yourself from it.
Yes.
That is what I do. When you employ me, you don't employ me never caught as a person. You employ my company.
Yes.
And I work for my company and take a salary from it.
Yes.
And that cut down a lot of taxes along the way from the PAYE system legitimately.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mr. Small, you know, I just want the Jamaican people to realize the power of land.
Yes.
Because the Maroon people, they have land up there fully cultivated.
Yes.
And they live in peace.
Yes.
They understand the power of land more from that business conference.
Yes, sir.
And the power of the mind.
Yes.
I was lectured by a man up there named Quasi when he was giving his business speech.
Yes, sir.
And I was very impressed with that mindset.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I took a lot of values from that presentation, you know?
Yeah. Yes,
and
sir.
I met a man named Delroy, the taxi man, here. Nice man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to respect Delroy and make him know that I'll be at his function, you know?
Yes, sir.
It's good when we can buy into one another time, we get more value from it.
It's great.
Yeah, and it's cost effective, very cost effective.
Yes, sir. More bang out of your buck.
Yes, Mr. Small, more bang out of your buck.
Yes, sir.
In accounting, they call it utility. You must get more use out of your money.
Yes, sir.
Because every successful business I know, they have 3 set of accounts that they monitor.
Yeah.
They monitor their income statement, which is the revenue and the expense side of their business.
Yeah.
To know how much profit or loss they're making so that they can make the necessary adjustments.
Yes.
They have the cash flow statement, which tell them how the cash going to flow into their business.
Yeah.
From the various sources. And then they have the big one, which is the balance sheet.
Yes, sir.
That is the powerful statement that the banker wants to see.
Yeah.
Or your assets and your liability structure.
Yeah.
Yes, I was imploring on the Jamaican people, black people, to start more business. Listen more to each other and share each other's start, and you'll be better off in the new year and time to come.
Yeah, man. More miles to the gallon.
More miles to the gallon, Mr. Small.
Thank you very much.
More value for your time.
Thank you very much, yes, sir.
Respect, Mr. Small.
Next one, please. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning, Jerry.
Yes, sir. Wagwan.
Well, I'm there. Look here now.
Yes.
I can tell you something. I'll show you how this government here is a wicked government. You know, in Cayman Island, we didn't take them buy gas from Jamaica. And that gas that them buy from Jamaica is a different gas from where them sell in a Jamaica. Because that gas that you throw from your car is stainy and red. And the one you don't know the color, nothing smell like gas. And when you check it out, you have milk people. And when you check it out, you go back and buy bad gas. But I don't know what I'm doing.
Hold on a minute. You say you go back and buy gas, but you mean the government go buy bad gas?
I don't know if a government buy bad gas, but there must be somebody there to look.
No, hear me now. You don't know, but you're making statement that the government buy bad gas. Hear this now. Hold on, hear this now.
Yes, sir.
Do you know that gasoline and those fuel, do you know that they are dye, they put a dye in them to give them different color? Do you know that?
I know that.
No, yes or no? No long argument. No long argument. Yes or no? Because you're long chatting.
I said I know.
Yes, you know.
But the thing
you don't want to hear nobody. I don't want to hear you. You don't want to hear me. You don't want to discuss it. You just want to chat non-stop. I'm talking to you.
I don't chat, but I'm going to tell you something.
Listen, you listen. You listen. Cut that. You don't want to hear nothing. You don't want to discuss nothing. Don't want to discuss nothing. Text message. Jerry, them have Lisa, Hannah. What more queen them want? Well, that's true, you know. You can have some little play queen, you know. Queen of beauty, queen of track and field, queen of different things. But when you come to getting serious now, I want to talk about your queen over people and rule people as government. Back off with that. I restrict yourself to being queen of table tennis like what Anita Bentley was. Or your beauty queen for your district for a little 2 weeks. Or you is queen of track and field until the next championship or until somebody beat you. But back off about your queen. Queen overall, forever and ever, and thou shall abide forever and none else shall come all. Eat that business. Next one. Good morning. Bellevue and Bet. They have no shame and sound very disgusting. Plus them try to them go up on every talk show. Go talk foolishness. Bless. Next one. Jerry, why don't you tell your listeners that your program don't help people? You only promote Rasta and curse the PNP government. But you have to listen to the program though. You have to listen. You must listen. Next one. Trickster Jerry, why you don't talk about the progress of the Jamaica Stock Exchange market? Teach the people how prospective this is for the country. Respect. You are a contradiction in terms. You are saying that I'm Trickster Jerry and then you are saying respect. You are idiot. I don't have to ask. Let's go to the 11 a.m. headline news. I don't have to ask if it's 11 o'clock, because if it wasn't 11 o'clock, we wouldn't go into the 11 a.m. headline news. We have our guest here in the studio, Dr. Carol Daniel, but we're going to get through a little business before we come to her. And she's so welcome. Text message. What? Jerry? Go lay down? You have something else. You have me cracking up. Have a nice day. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. We have to enjoy our work and the product at the same time, not just pure enjoyment. Next one. Hey, Jerry, how can the hospitals recycle disposables? Where are the articulate minority? Well, the articulate minority is articulating, and there's also the intelligent majority. A lot of the majority not articulating but very intelligent, and the articulate elements of the articulate minority is getting together with elements of the intelligent majority. Don't worry yourself. And I think you are involved also, and we're going to get the opinion of Dr. Carl McDaniel also about that, if she cares to. Next one, Bongo. Me is a Rasta. Listen to this, doctor, because she's both a medical doctor and a psychiatrist. I want you to listen to this text message here. It's a question asking some opinion, whether informed opinion or layman opinion. Well, I have to say I'm a layman. I have some laywoman. And I want to show you it pertaining to layman and laywoman business too. Alright. And laying. is also pertaining to laying, you know.
Laying, alright.
Yeah. Next one, Bongo me is a Rasta, but me kinda like night. He left off a word here. There's the next word. Me kinda like night. As an elder, me want your advice. Is eating night food against Rasta order and principle? Me feel kinda guilty, but sometimes me feel peckish when me in the bed. Advise me, Bongo man. I don't know if you're talking the truth or not, about better being Rasta. Or not, or you just try to pick my brain. But I would advise you grow what you eat and eat what you grow. You know, self-sufficiency in food. So if you feel peckish, you can eat out of your own hand still. But doctor, anyway, she's busy. She write a prescription. She can't say nothing. She can't write a prescription. Is a person saying them is Rasta, but then kind of feel guilty because the person saying, I don't know if it's a male or female, is eating night food against, you know what is night food?
I think so.
No, night food, you know, is a term when I was a little boy. That's what people used to politely, Jamaican, refer to sex as night food.
Yes.
But a certain recipe of, sex. A certain recipe of sex is referred to as night food. Anyway.
I understand.
I'm saying is eating night food against Rasta order and principle. Me feel kind of guilty, but sometimes I feel peckish when me in the bed. Advise me, Bongo. Me must advise them. I never express any opinion publicly about this thing, and I don't think I'm concerned about what you and your partner want to do in our room, in the privacy of our room.
Exactly. It has to be an individual. It has to be an individual decision. And the other thing is that mental health experts tend not to give advice. They would try to guide the person in terms of getting to what they actually feel is the right thing for them to arrive at their own solutions.
And I feel this person does. No. Maybe this person just want to get inside of my head, because I don't know if he's really a Rasta.
Okay.
Or them just want to, them is a devil's advocate.
Devil's advocate, okay.
But I advise them to grow what them eat. And eat what them grow. So self-sufficiency. You can take yourself in hand and control yourself, but don't distress your hand too much. And don't make your right hand know what your left hand doing. Okay. I don't know if it's a male or a female.
I see.
But both of them can angle themselves.
Okay.
Not true.
So you would advocate them growing fresh vegetables then?
No, well. When it comes to eating, for them business that I don't know if it's masturbation them attack.
Okay, alright.
Although they might hint at something else. Anyway, look at, I enjoy the day and look at joke we run. And my daughter advised me, say mustn't talk disparagingly about female and run too much explicit. Okay. Sexual innuendo and all them kind of thing. But Solomon, you ever read the songs of Solomon?
The songs of Solomon.
Very erotic and explicit, you know.
Yes.
And yet it has been interpreted by many pastors say it's really a figure of Christ and his bride and all them with it. And when Sheba said, oh, Solomon come look for her in the night and the door lock and him push him finger in the keyhole. And when him push him finger in the keyhole, our bowels just move and she faint and she love it and all them kind of thing.
I know that there are several Christian couples who quote verses of Songs of Solomon to each other, you know, when courting. So apparently it does the trick. And nobody can say that they're being inappropriate because they're quoting from the Bible.
Yeah, but God is present when people making love, you know. God, good. And good not present, you think good absent? You think good absent? Oh man, I'm present, man. Emmanuel is present. Next one. Jerry, Billboard, that's the magazine that award some foreign artists as being best reggae singer. Billboard give the award to the highest seller. Jamaican entertainers singing foolishness, that's why. Most of them give the award to the highest seller. Oh, the highest seller. Oh, that means who sell the most music. So that I'm saying is a fair award because it's according to sales. Yeah, that can be true. At the same time, we also know that sales are manipulated and things are promoted more than other things.
Yes.
So the result, look for now, even the voice there with Miss Chin the other day. She win the voice and all, but she never met no whole for sales and success.
Yeah.
But we still got to it, and we shouldn't be disappointed.
Yeah.
We're not, you know? Yes, we're going to take a couple of calls and come to our guest here. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, you know.
Hey, Jerry.
Welcome.
Call you back. Look here, man. We can't express ourselves without ignorance, you know, man. I was expressing myself to you. You can put a different gas instead of clear, man. We know that we have to make the gas, but the first time in my days when one away at one car, we buy gas, buy 1 gallon of gas, and it goes 13 miles, come back, and we go all about again. And now you gas where I buy, you can't carry that in 5 miles.
Hold on a minute.
So what I'm talking about, we are paying more.
Hold on a minute.
What I want the government to do is
Hello.
to look in the situation.
Hold on a minute.
Have a talk.
Hold on.
Robbery.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Yes, sir.
I ask if you know that various gas companies, they put different dye in the gas that them sell to identify the gas. You know that they put dye in their coloring?
Yeah, I know that.
All right, hold on, don't bother the long argument. Just tell me yes or no. Do you know that they put coloring in the different gas, different color gas?
I don't know. I never know, but I know that.
All right, no, don't tell me a long argument. Yes or no? Yes or no? No long argument.
And they put a different.
What a long argument for, man? What a long tongue argument for?
You ask me a question, and then I answer. You ask me, you never know until.
All right, stop that now. Stop that now.
Me know, do that.
Stop that now. You ever buy gas and it have a green color? Yes.
You don't remember, I know.
You see the whole long argument. Them can't say yes or no. You see the long argument. Them can't say yes or no. Them buy gas with green color.
You come from, man.
Look here, man. Look here. You are gas itself, but you're not coming out through the mouth.
You see, you're going to leave people like can't get them ignorant, can't get them damn fool, you know.
No, you was fool.
That is your philosophy.
No.
And talk about homosexual.
No, it's not.
That is your dirtiness.
It's not.
You're no Rasta. You're that dirtiness.
Yes.
You're not a Rasta, Jerry.
Yes.
You're only fooling people.
Yes.
Because if you was a Rasta, you'd marry one queen.
All right, but give me a chance now. Give me a chance now. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. No.
Before you guide, man, I tell you to look here, don't go that dirty way.
Yes, you're not going to stop that.
Remember when they have to talk to you about with the boy?
Cut him there. It smell bad, man. It smell bad is one of the gas that passed down the other way, him. I was telling him, I know I buy gas that have green color. You buy gas that have orange color. That now have nothing to do with the politics. No. You buy gas that have different color, them dye the gas all kind of different way. And that's why when I'm in a Cayman, and some of the gas splash from the car, it stay in the car with the color and the gas.
Oh.
What I'm saying is bad gas the government buy, and I'm saying better gas go a Cayman was so good that it stay in the car. But it seems that Labour right who worships Siaga. So him says me turn him fool, but he was fool from morning.
Okay.
You know, but I wouldn't blame Siaga, say Siaga make him fool neither. This is just an amateur analysis, you know. Here's the expert now as a psychiatrist. I was just making a little amateur mental assessment. Morning, Dr. Carl.
Good morning,
Daniel.
Good morning, Jerry.
Visiting from North America.
Yes.
Instead of North Europe like last time. But how are you doing?
I'm good. It's good to be in the warmth, the sunshine, and to be among family.
Yes. Did we have any other phone calls there? We did? All right, we're going to take one, just one, right? We're going to take this one quickly. We're going to uninterrupt the others. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Good morning to you, Jerry.
Morning, ma'am. How are you doing, ma'am?
Good morning to the staff of 93.
Yes, ma'am.
And to my wonderful Jamaicans all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jerry, I think you should, they're coming on to the end of the year now.
Yeah.
And try and be a little more gentle to the people you talk to, okay?
Like which none? We're going to discuss them one by one. Hold on a minute, please. Let us discuss them one by one. Which caller?
Oh, not one by one. I'm just saying because I don't have much time.
No, but I am asking you now. You are telling me to be gentle. I insist that we must...
Be more tolerant.
No, that is a generalization, and that is how people can stain other people's character. Let us look at the calls one by one. Tell me one of the calls that you're thinking about.
The one you just spoke with a while ago.
Shepherd, and what did I ask him? What was the question that I asked him?
I don't even know, but
You don't know, and you're painting with a broad brush.
But I hear him, quarreling and saying you're doing this and saying that.
You hear him, you don't even know what he's saying.
You try to give your annoyed man also.
No, I don't. No, he would be annoyed by the angels of heaven because he worships Siaga. So you know that the angels of heaven would irritate him.
Anyhow, Jerry, I'm on the road now.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying to be a little more tolerant, okay?
Are you on the road to Damascus?
Yes, I'm on the road.
And
you are
suggesting that I take the same road too?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Thank you very much, here, ma'am. Yeah, man. Gentle Jesus, me come mile, and when Jesus go in that temple and say certain thing, him going the many times a season after a while, one day him kick over the table and clap the guy them cross him face. Same gentle Jesus me that me come mile. I mean know that you are a quiet storm, Dr. Carl McDaniel. You know, not right?
I've heard that.
All right, thank you very much. Well, hear this now. Yes, man, I know that you are very concerned about corporal punishment, not true? And that's a topic in Jamaica recently.
Yes. Yes, it's something that I've advocated since...
Advocated corporal punishment?
No, advocated meaning the banning of corporal punishment since early adulthood.
Yeah.
For one of the reasons is that I suffered corporal punishment quite a bit. I went to a primary school and that was a daily diet for most of us.
Terrible.
And I'm a little bit concerned by many of the statements that I've heard from leading educators, and I've also read about it in the newspapers.
Yeah.
And I think it is right for anybody to have their personal opinion, but when you're speaking from a platform of supposed knowledge and professionalism, then you're supposed to be able to teach the general public what is the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. Are your children your personal property?
Well, I have a child and I do not see that child as my personal property. I have religious biases. I see that child as belonging to God.
Yeah.
So, but that's just
as you do.
Yes, that's my personal spiritual bias.
Yeah, great. And therefore, they're not property, and therefore you may not rule over them and do anything and damage them and say it's my own and I can't damage them.
Exactly.
I've heard men refer to their wife as their property.
Yes, I've heard that as well.
But this is a national mental illness. If a whole community or a whole tribe or a whole nation thinks that way, it's not a wellness, that's an illness.
Yes, the thing is, Jerry, what I'm thinking about, it is confusing to the child, because the child will see two adults, say at home or on the street, hitting each other, and the child is supposed to know that that is wrong. The child will see two children on the playground hitting each other, and the child is supposed to know that is wrong. But if the child sees an adult hitting a child, then the child is expected to know, well, that is a good thing, that is right. And it must be very confusing to the child. And it is just not rational to say that because you have an adult hitting a child. As a matter of fact, my question is, what do you call a big person who hits a little person?
Mm.
I've met teachers when I've challenged them to say, well, why are you hitting the child? The question is, how else am I going to make the child learn? But if that same teacher is leading an adult education class and the adult is maybe not paying attention or even being disruptive, does that teacher hit the student? Absolutely not, because the student is likely to hit back that teacher. And so the teacher feels far more comfortable hitting someone who is not able to hit them back.
I experienced the same upbringing like you, with both parents believing strongly,
yes,
and them was physically strong too, in a corporal punishment. And then now me being the last child, I can imagine say, sometimes even your bigger brother and sister them want to apply that to you too, plus the parents them. No, I determined from them time to boy, I'm not going to handle my children and my family. So, and yet when time come and my children are grow up, sometimes you're at your wits' end because you weren't taught the better way. You want to relinquish the bad way, you know. But you haven't been taught and you haven't discovered the better way yet. So you start do it and sometimes you reprimand yourself and like even every day. I come and say, alright, I'm going to be calm and cool today, and you know, that kind of way, and you know, more tolerant and so on. And you start out that way. Now, in order to facilitate more people, I try to have a basic allocation of 3 minutes for every caller.
Okay.
I try, and sometimes half of the time I don't do it. I try to allow them for 2 minutes by themselves, unless them break the conversation and want me to participate before 2 minutes. I try to leave them for 2 minutes to express themselves, and in the last minute I have a little small exchange with them. 3 minutes. If it is very interesting, or if there are other callers waiting, I will extend to 4 minutes, even 5 minutes. If a caller is extra interesting and extra helpful, not agreeing with me, but it can extra helpful or discussion good, I will allow them be all 5-10 minutes. No one again. A caller like that last one now who is so headstrong. His head is not just strong, you know. It's tough. Something tough. Something strong because them tough. No, something tough because them strong. But there's no correlation between these two with that caller. Him both headstrong and tough too. Him now, him going on and on and on. Him no want to listen to what you saying at all. And when you ask him, say, okay, have you ever bought gas with on your seat of a certain color? Him not just going to say yes or no. I'm going to go on for the next 2 minutes. I tell you about the last time, you know. And so on, and the 3 minutes done fast, and you're trying to get in something. Apart from just saying quietly, okay, the time is finished, we have to go to our next call and cut him off. Could do that, you know, just make him talk for 3 minutes or 4 or 5 and just throw him now hear you at all and say, okay, thank you very much, and cut him off. But you will have got nowhere even with the way I'm going. Because first thing I must say, him saying worship say I got God, you know. So you can imagine say him now listen to nobody and him now got. So how do you deal with that?
Well, you are bound by time constraints, as you say, and I find that if you are going to manage your time well and manage the persons who call in, you probably have to act in a certain way. Also, you have very, very high ratings, so you must be doing something right, Jerry.
So a few, yeah.
You must be doing something right.
All right. So now, but we always try to do better anyway. But there is how do you change? Gradually, people are coming around to the understanding that corporal punishment does not produce good behavior.
Exactly.
It might punish bad behavior, but it doesn't produce good behavior. Now, how does a society gradually change itself around when corporal punishment is being administered in jail against the rules? Jail, you don't even try for it, you know. Police are putting on corporal punishment by inmates in jail, which them have no authority to do. Warders are putting on corporal punishment by inmates in prison, which is not prescribed, like I say, 50 lashes. The judge prescribed that you can get that under certain condition, but they are putting on corporal punishment by prison. Prison is not easy to handle even physically, and so on. But how do you forbid corporal punishment on children, but you permit it in jail at the locked police station, and you permit it in the prison?
That's where I'm saying that it is a very confused and confusing state of affairs. I believe that one of the ways to change the public perception is to allow the public to have greater understanding and also to give them the knowledge, to give them the information, Jerry. And despite what the leading educators are saying, they're saying, oh, I was beaten as a child and it never do me anything bad and so on. That is a very informal, unprofessional approach. The professional approach is this: what does the research say? Simple. What does the scientific research say? And the scientific research says it doesn't help. Another educator said that the United States, they don't allow corporal punishment, and that's why their prisons are bursting at the seams. But Jerry, if you look at a map of the United States and the countries of the world that allow corporal punishment, for the most part, these are the same states and countries that allow capital punishment. So the message is, if a child behaves badly, you beat him, and if an adult behaves very badly, you kill him. And
no, not just very badly. There are certain prescribed offenses for which the death penalty is allowed and is demanded. But although in certain countries, the numbers of those offenses is so vast that it coming like it's for everything.
Exactly. And I mean, not to detract from the conversation here, but in terms of capital punishment, where they hang and they put people to the death chamber, it is found that 10% of the people on death row are innocent, you know.
Yeah.
So what about the kids who are being beaten in school? And I can tell you something. If you take an aeroplane and you know that there's a 10% chance of that plane crashing, would you take that plane, Jerry?
No.
So that's what I'm saying.
Not unless there's 100% chance of where I am burning down. In other words, if the airport and the whole Kingston is on fire and it's closing in on me, I would take that plane out of there. You know, but not if Kingston cool.
And we haven't got to that stage yet where the whole place is burning down.
Yes,
so yeah.
We have Dr. Carl Daniel, medical doctor and psychiatrist, here discussing with us the way out, the way away from corporal punishment, starting with children first. But there's a caller that would like to talk with her. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning again.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
And to your guest.
You hearing?
Yes.
All
Good
right.
morning.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
But I'm listening to her, and I have been calling talk shows and saying the very same thing she has been saying, and I get attacked by people who saying I'm talking nonsense. I'm in the teaching profession.
He's a teacher.
Yes, I am. And some of the best behaving students I've ever had were not flogged at home. And when I talk to people, them say about is the licks what them get, them is who them is today. Them always come with that argument, you know. But what about the people who get licks and not successful because of the very licks? I'm not thinking about those.
I'm sorry to interrupt your caller, but I have worked in the prisons, and I still work in the prisons as well as the university, as well as a mental health hospital. And I can tell you that the persons who end up in prison are those who have got the most corporal punishment. So, you know, people are saying that you should beat the child so that they don't end up in a worse situation, but my contention is that the more you beat the child, it is the more likely that that child will learn to be aggressive. I've seen it in my own personal life where I've had relatives, you know, maybe they have ADHD, hyperactivity, and so the teacher beats them to get some order, and that child turned out to be the most aggressive person ever.
I'm presently working with an inner city school. It's the first experience for me. I usually teach in prep schools and so where the kids come from better environments, right? But I wanted this challenge. I conducted a kind of experiment myself. And these kids are insanely violent.
Wow.
Insane.
Yes.
So many times I start getting put it on YouTube and I take out my phone to capture certain things. The least little thing them fight. Breeze blow upon them too hard, them fight.
Yes.
And when you check out the background where them come from, lick drop hard at them yard every day is a routine thing.
Exactly.
Right? And I'm saying that situation you presented was just absolutely brilliant. When a teacher hits a child, why is it that when you're teaching adults and the adults do the same thing, you don't hit adults?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just bullying.
Absolutely.
And finally, I'm going to say this. I don't know people in Jamaica are so stupid. Jamaican society is just, we are the third most murderous country in the world.
May I say, thank you very much for the call, but may I say that the society and the economy was based upon invasion and capturing and punishment, and it was very effective and very productive for the invader and the capturer and the punisher. And it continued that way, and then after about 320 years, they chose and selected out some people who would efficiently maintain the same thing and handed it over to them in 1962 with very similar rules and very similar philosophy. And it eventually you have the political parties accepting money from murderers and scammers and all kind of different people and saying that they are not giving back the money, not even to pyramid schemes where them get it from. They're not giving back the money to scammers. They go and protect the scammers and all, and they face us and smile with us every day without any compunction.
Yes, Jerry, very good point. That's very good discussion. I'm listening.
Thank you very much. Here,
Thank you.
Next call. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Go ahead, please. Are you there?
Good morning, Jerry.
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm fine, thank you. And good morning, Dr. McDaniel.
Good morning.
This is Rachel.
I think as a mother and a grandmother and someone who have taught and work into education institutions, secondary school, etc., I can see, you're just so right. And one of the things that I think that's really needed here in Jamaica is teachers training. The teachers need further training, and they do need to have more community contact with parents, teacher and children, like assembly hall, like maybe once a month. And each school should have a social worker and a support worker, student support worker, who will sometimes express their problems. Because, Doctor, don't you agree that some children behave badly, as you said, because HDA, and some got learning difficulties, some has maybe been traumatized at home, and some cannot see properly, some don't hear properly, and there's all kind of challenges why they all react in a certain way.
Absolutely, and there is no teacher who will have the time to sit down and try to diagnose whether the child has hearing problems, vision problems, mental health problems before hitting the child.
Yes.
And unless and until a teacher can rule out all those problems, then that child should not be beaten.
But they shouldn't be beaten at all, Doctor. I don't think so, because
exactly,
you have training where you do reasonable force, where you don't physically hit the child, but you kind of hold back, like you're doing self-defense, but
yes,
you kind of stick your hand out so that you don't have that kind of contact, and call somebody else to assist. Too many children in the classroom as well.
Yes.
And also not enough, what I would say, teaching awareness on how not to be aggressive with a student, because you're the teacher.
I've heard some of these educators say that if a teacher has a class of 60 children, how is the teacher going to control the class? So what you're saying is that it's the child who should suffer because of lack of resources or for overcrowding, which is not fair.
Yeah, so I think they need some drastic change, and you just need to speak out because you're just the person to do that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rachel.
Okay, good morning.
Thank you very much, Rachel. May I say that just pertaining to what Rachel said about community and that the teachers at the school that my children went to, they were very connected and caring for my children. And I realize that it's because I visit those schools regularly at all hours of the day. Unexpectedly. They weren't afraid of me visiting her. But because they know the child, when they're looking at the child, they're not saying, you girl. They're saying, you taximan, Jerry Small daughter. Because them see me a pass, or them see me visit, or they know the lady selling at the gate. Them say, you vendor daughter. I know your mother. Don't fool around in here. I know your mother, and me and your mother talk.
Yes. Yes.
On the other hand, I have been to school and I'm going to pass in the staff room and see two teachers fighting, two female teachers fighting physically. And when I inquire what happened, one of them has a flat or a room in a nearby community, allowed her friend to move in and share the rent. And now she's saying that the girl taking away her man, they don't fight in the room where the taking away go on, They fight in the classroom at school and in the in the staff room. I intervened and I got them to stop fighting, but I sympathize with them. They are helpless. They have been so, it must confuse them, make them could have fight, you know. But the fact is that you have to get connected.
But Jerry, you have made a very important point, because we hear the teachers say, parents, you need to come and help us, with the child's education and discipline. But there's something that they're missing. When you send your child to school, it is not that you're helping the teachers with your child's education.
They are parenting.
You are being helped by the school, because the child's education is your responsibility.
Yeah.
And you should be able to go to school and say, listen, I do not want my child to be beaten. It is in your hands as parent or guardian.
At that time I could say no such thing, because I was beaten at home. Not regular and wicked, but but the fact is that the connection between me and the school and the teacher made less beating necessary both at home. And the matter of fact, the beating was not necessary. Made less beating so-called justified or provoked.
Yes.
We must and can move away from next caller. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning, welcome.
Good morning.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Jerry.
Good morning, ma'am, how are you doing?
First call on Straight Up. I listen all the time.
Yes, that's
It's
great.
somebody that you know well, but I won't
Oh, yes?
It's somebody that you know well, but I won't do that part now.
All right.
Good morning, doctor.
Good morning.
Mr. Jerry, when I was a child, see?
Yeah.
I had a man live next door me.
Yeah.
He had a boy. He put him in hand's nest. He came onto a tree. He put on grater on him.
What? Grater?
Yes, grater. And then he beat him naked. And the boy ended up in prison.
Yes.
So the corporal punishment is not good.
Yeah.
When I was going to school, Harvard School, teacher James, one day I was in the class and that man gave me a lick across my back.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, Mr. Jerry, I don't know much time I have, but it's something very important I want to say.
One more thing I want to say. The boy, the identity is just on the tip of my brain, but I know. Anyway, I want to say this. I love my old man dearly. I'm old lady. I'm still going to talk. I don't care whether my family vex about me. I was about 13, 14 years old. My father is a judge and a lawyer. He knows better than this.
Yes.
But him is a man that temper. And temper can be tamed, and they must be tamed.
Yes.
And him come home and find that I don't rake up the leaf them. Now, this yard is a 2 acre yard, isn't it? 2.5, about.
Yes.
It's more about 2 acre yard or more.
Yeah.
I don't rake up the yard. Saturday evening.
Yes.
He make me take off my pants. I'm 5'11" tall.
Yes.
He make me take off my pants and pick up the leaf them in the front of the yard.
Oh my God. Yes.
I would have preferred get a beating.
Yes. Done that.
And this is a lawyer and a judge. I mean, no say him love him children, but him
Yes,
crazy.
I know.
Him crazy because he was brought up that way, not by him father. Him father was very gentle.
Brought up that way.
Him father was very gentle, but him mother was rough. And a matter of fact, him grandmother gave him a card when him, no, him mother, I think it's that him mother and grandmother gave him a card when him was a little boy. Him show me the card too.
Yes.
A woman beating a child, a white woman beating a child across her lap and say, I have to be cruel to be kind.
Oh my God.
That was the legend under the picture. And him get that card when him was about 5 or 6 years old.
Okay.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, welcome. Straight up.
Nice talking to you again.
How are you doing, ma'am?
I've been out for a little time because I have been having some challenges.
Yeah.
Kind of personally, but most to do with others.
Yeah.
Courtesy, Robin Jerry, and your guest. Pleasant morning to that lady there, please.
Good morning.
Dr. McDowell.
McDaniel.
McDaniel.
You're married her after McDowell.
Okay then. So let me. And I was saying that the thing about all of this couple punishment thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, so even adults know when you check back. Some, to what some of them have been through. When you go back in their history, because they're having challenges now, some of those same children grow up to be adults who can't keep a relationship going, who are so angry, who are so violent as adults. And when you trace it back, it comes from that same thing down there.
Yeah.
How they were brought up. You know, they were abused mentally, physically, verbally.
They were brought
sexually,
down.
all the alleys.
They were brought down.
Yes. And it's like, then they're in self-denial, you know, and they're adults now. What much you can do with a grown person who you're seeing that they're so in need of help mentally, and they just say, oh, men, those things are for mad people. Men are mad.
May I ask?
What do you do with adults like those?
May I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
There was a vacancy created by the death of Roger Clark the other day. You know, that's a large vacancy.
Yes.
And the party in power, in authority, said that they are in power.
Yes.
They are very popular in that part of the island. And Roger Clark is very popular. They are safe.
Yes.
And yet still they bought the election. They openly admitted that they paid for the election.
Yes.
The young man who came in was about 33 years old. Young man.
Yes.
He was bought the election and it was handed to him on a platter.
Yes.
Like the girl who named Bathsheba. What the girl who danced with Herod name again? Herod.
Yeah, one of those.
Herod wife, him wife daughter, and of him daughter, you know. And him like how she whine and him say dance to me.
Yeah.
And for him birthday, and when she whine and dance, him say I will give you anything you want, I give up to half of my kingdom.
Yeah.
And she said she don't want half her kingdom, she want the whole of John the Baptist head. So Dwayne Vaz is like this little go-go dancer.
Yeah.
Who get this thing on a platter.
Yes.
And some people come now and offend him and offend him party.
Yes.
Or so him say.
Yes.
Him go in an area that is controlled by him party.
Yes.
Where a lot of violence is the order of the day.
Yes.
And so him feel hype up because he's at home in a stronghold. Stronghold.
Of course.
He's in a stronghold, not even in his...
and paid for everything.
Yes, not in his constituency, not in his parish, but a stronghold that even boosts him up even more.
Yes.
And him proceed to start to DJ a song and prance all over the stage. You could have seen him prancing all over a very large stage, something that well rare, something that him do all the time.
Yeah.
And he's stirring up the crowd and telling them, say, load up the car them and load up the bike and make we go do some things, cause what them feel like.
Yeah.
And what you expect? He has been beaten. He was abused and beaten. Even by if his parents never beat him, when him party buy that seat and give him a beat them, They are spoiling him.
And he doesn't see it that way.
He's spoiled rotten. He's spoiled rotten and then throw into a barrel of good apples.
Yes.
And what you expect?
What to expect. So that's why I'm saying that if we don't nip this thing in the bud, we're going to have a perennial problem. It's going to be that cycle going on and on and on, and it will never stop.
It will stop. We will put a stop to it.
I'm just saying if it is not done, if we don't nip that thing.
Yes, no, we will do so. Listen here now. We are suffering from 500 years of this system of brutality. And these governments are exulting that they are in control now. And them beat us them like.
Yes.
We will put a stop to it. Thank you very much.
Yes,
if I put a stop to my old man,
yes,
I love him still, I will put a stop to it.
Yes, it has to stop.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Next one. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Hello, morning.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Clark.
Compliments for the season, you and your staff and your listeners and callers.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yes, I am one of those persons who is also of the opinion that the child who you find in the school with a lot of problems, giving a lot of trouble and things, if a proper intervention is to be done, it needs to be done both at school, both in the institution and at home. I have worked at one of the well-known places of safety in this country before.
Yeah.
And I remember the police bringing in a young lady who was beaten all over from being placed in an ant nest.
Beaten all over and placed in an ant nest?
From being placed in an ant nest by her mom.
By her mother?
Yes. She was at the place of safety for a while, and she was sent back home to her mother.
No, some people would call that not a mother but a sow.
Well, we'll see down the road how it goes. After that being placed there was a situation at home again.
Yeah.
She wasn't placed in the institution again, but there was intervention in the home. The mother was arrested and the mother was helped.
Yes.
That was 2002, 2003, thereabouts.
Yeah.
2010, 2011, I met that young lady with her kids at that time.
Yeah.
And I was one of the house mothers who those girls really love, because I am a person who doesn't hit kids. I don't hit. So I was loved. And seeing her with her kids as an adult, going by, sometime I might get off at the bus stop where she's at, trying to get her children onto the taxi or the bus to go to school. At that time, she might just say, "Hi, how are you doing?" And when I see her later in the day, she would say to me, "Miss, I couldn't even look you straight in the eye because I had to see which vehicle my kids were going in." She was such a caring mother, because apparently she wasn't really the problem when she was a kid. The situation was really her mother.
Yes.
So at times, because the child is being abused at home, and the child acts out at school, and the child is also abused at school too.
Yes.
So that is a double amount of abuse and no help.
Yes. Well, I can't even allow in the time on the air for Miss Dr. McDonald to respond to you. But she will respond on the angle. But thank you very much here, Miss Clark, ma'am.
Okay, so have yourself a wonderful holiday and all the best for the new year.
Thank you very much. You have provided it, ma'am. Thank you very much. Next call. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Let's up.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hi, so Jerry.
Yes, sir.
You want to say, me just get the last few minutes, me just take it and just say, boy, bless up to all of the people who are listening to 93.
Yeah.
And to you, Jerry Small.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and I wish you all the best. And all the people of the world, the best in the new year.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, and I hope we can stop look all around and just looking at ourselves.
Yeah.
And
yeah, well, from you have that wish, it will be so.
You right, sir. Right. Yeah, you know, so I wish that all the people we just know say a oneness we are deal with.
Yeah, man.
2016.
Thank you very much. The doctor wants to say something to you.
No, well, not necessarily to him, but to Jamaica. I would like to make a public appeal to the children's advocate, Mrs. Diane Gordon Harrison. I know her. Very hard worker, very passionate about the children, and we can have change. If there's a change in the consciousness of the people, we can have a change in the law. Sometimes it's a change in the law that allows a change in the consciousness of the people. And I'm saying that she really needs to take up this torch and not put it down
and I want
until
to go
there's
around
change.
and just know, but take some talk. We have some people who say, the man they do this and the man they do that, and him not do nothing, you know, because them force this child to do it.
Yes.
So more and the people, the same advocate people, to go around and discipline the children, them take them up in hand, and the mothers and the fathers.
Well, thank you very much.
The way to go.
Well, thank you very much, yes. I will kind of out of time, but thank you.
Yeah, I see it.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
I'll call again tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I'm going to read a couple text messages. Jerry morning. Jerry, as big as his gate is in St. Mary, is Beer China making money up there? As big as Highgate, okay. Jerry, as big as Highgate is in St. Mary's, Beer China making money up there. I like to differentiate between the Chinese nationals, the people who have just come from China, and the Chinese Jamaicans. I understand. But at the same time, the same business that the Chinese doing, it's time for us to discipline ourselves and to go into business like them or better than them. Next one. Jerry, please send happy birthday to my wife in Three Oaks Gardens, Kingston, coming from Barry Thompson. Thank you. What is her name? Well, it must be Mrs. Barry Thompson, not true? I think it's Barry. It's Barry? I think it's Barry. What is this, ma'am? Quick, please. Is this Barry? No, come here, come. Next one. Jerry morning. Keep on doing what you are doing. Love your long time listener, Anne-Marie. Come, thank you very much, Harry. Anne-Marie. Is that Barry? All right, Barry Thompson, wife birthday. Happy birthday from Three Oaks Gardens, Barry Thompson. Next one. Jerry, the pastor in yesterday's Observer have been saying, long time no Christian should fight crime, protect themselves and one another. No guy dare touch a Muslim. Him know what will reach him. Anybody who dare touch a Muslim. We need to be vigilant. Coming from JJ coming from Portland. Well, thank you very much. And I also want to thank my producer Tanya Richards, our production assistant Khadija Brown, and Yain Stewart, our technical operator. And no less Dr. Carl McDaniel, our guest here today. Thank you very much for coming, Carl.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Alright, so remember, try reach down at the Coronel the Avenue Baptist Church where they come here keep up the pain and ache treatment today and tomorrow in Montego Bay 29 and 30. Straight up.